Way to start the day. Oh, I don't know who that was.
I was churning the butter.
Okay, all right, Steve Nealon. Okay, we'll start out by saying Mark Lindsay will be our comment reader. So I will let him introduce himself first.
Hi.
Thank you.
I'm Mark Lindsay, CNC. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Instas, and sometimes Twitter when I remember I have it.
All righty then. Now I will thank you for reading the comments, by the way, Mark.
Hello
to everybody in the chat. I don't want to forget anybody, so I'm just going to say et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And not in order of importance, but I'm going to introduce everybody that's in this here scroll off. And Herb says he's sorry that he's late. He just woke up. It's okay. It happens, Herb. Nobody's upset with you. This guy knows what it's like to have black and white rainbows, Mr. Russ Meadows. Wow. If you want to tell people where they can find you, the saw you're using and the blade you're using, sir.
Oh, you can find me at Russ Meadows Wood Shop on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, but you got to put a Z in there on nails or you won't find me. You'll find that other guy. And I'm using a Seiko with a right now number 2R.
ST21 ISM?
Yes, it is.
All right, because they have an ST24 out there. Y'all go out.
Is it cold there, bro? You got gloves on, man.
Yeah, it's a little cold, yeah.
A little nippy. Sorry. Wow, heck of a start. Yeah, so much for that. Art hailing out of North Carolina. Tell us what saw you're using, where you can be found, and what blade you're using.
I'm in North Carolina. I'm using Seiko. I got a 2.0, and you can just find me on Facebook if you want.
All right. Under what name, sir?
Mine?
Yes. Well, yeah. What is yours?
Just under my name, Arthur.
Yeah, but not everybody knows your name, sir. That's why I'm trying to help you.
Arthur Flavelle.
Thank you. Sorry to be so inconvenient. And everybody's favorite Star Wars nerd, Mr. Jerry Brown.
All right.
Jerry stuck a feet in his pie hole.
Follow Crafter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. EX30 with Flying Dutchman number 3s.
Nice.
I just before you go on to the next one, I'm even on Jerry for a minute. I just want to tell y'all that he's got his Flash shirt on, so he's gonna be number 1. Y'all can't beat the Flash.
Word, yeah, for real.
Speedy shirt.
Real. And
Bazinga.
Everybody's favorite Canadian, but at least favorite bragger, Mr. John Cousins.
Hey, everybody. How's it going today? John here with a bit of a good scroll. And you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and all the other ones there. I'm using my EX21 with 01 Penguin Gold blades.
All right, I'm about to go to the next guy, and he's muted.
Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Go ahead.
Still a 3-time champion, by the way.
That would be 2 times, sir. 1 was by default. This next guy, this next guy got kicked out of culinary school because they told him to grease the bottom of the pan, and he greased the very bottom of the pan. Just saying.
Really?
Yeah,
really?
that's all. Yes.
I'm better cooked than that.
Best you can come up with.
So yeah,
salad.
No, yeah. So Pole Farm Productions on YouTube and Instagram, and then I have another channel outside the barn on YouTube. I'm using what is this thing? A Delta, and what do we got in there? Number 1s. That's what I'm using.
Yeah, buddy.
The Flying Dutchman. So.
All right, and I am the guy you hear right now talking is Mr. Me, Charles Terry, woodenvisions.com, sponsored by Harnell Media. If you need a website done affordably, good plans and all that stuff, go to harnellmedia.com, and proud to have him as a sponsor. Also, Wooden Teddy Bear, and it's important that you notice you can get 15% off of Flying Dutchman brand blades only. If you get less than a gross, which is 12 dozen, you put my name Charles Kiss It. Put my name Charles.
Kiss It.
I'm trying to do a commercial here. if you put my name
It's not
Charles
working out
in
for
the,
you.
it's not going well. You put my name Charles in the gift card / discount box. If you get a gross or more, you put my name in the notes portion of that transaction. Thank you, Steve Gillen and Wooden Teddy Bear, for sponsoring moi. And
Moi.
I'm going to try to get out of the habit of reading comments because we have a comment reader here, and that would be Mr. Mark Lindsay. Mark, this is going to sound personal, but it's not. If you don't mind turning off your camera, that way it makes the other thumbnails bigger so people can see what's going on, but we can still hear you.
Why you want to throw shade on this, girlfriend?
Because you're too pretty? I don't know. It just,
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's not personal.
You go, girl.
How's that look for you? Is that fine?
Hey,
Yes,
Harry, thanks for
everybody's.
supporting Team John.
Can you hear my audio?
Yes, sir. Very, very clearly.
Okay. All right.
Let me, everybody get your cameras set up where you want them. I'm probably the only one that's not set there. We have allowed everybody to feed their first pilot hole, obviously. And
Oh, have you? I didn't know.
oh yeah, go ahead, Russ.
Oh, sneaky.
That sounds like an insult. Feed your pilot hole, buddy.
So,
I'm hungry.
I was. That was the sandwich.
for those keeping track, me, Russ, and Jerry are in Texas. John's in Canada. North Carolina is represented by Art, and Doug's in Michigan.
You already have it strapped down?
Yes, sir.
And I'm only in your imagination.
Ready to go.
All right, and from here on out, any comment reading hopefully will be done by Mark because I have a habit of trying to take over. But I am. We're going to do the countdown. I got to do that. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm nervous. Thing. Now the goal here is to dethrone the guy in the upper middle. That is John Cousins. Okay. Yeah, John, are you ready? Somebody say that Canadian. John, are you ready? Okay. Doug, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Russ, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Art, are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Jerry Brown, are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Charles, are you ready? You fetch your hind parts. 3.
Charles is
Wait,
ready.
I got to. Yes. Thank you, John. I got to move some stuff out of my way here.
Oh, my God.
Kiss my hind parts, mister. Good Lord. See, the smack talk's going to happen, folks, but we all love each other, I think. 3, 2, 1. Throw!
And they're up. They're actually running off from the. This is going to be interesting, and as soon as a comment comes in, I will commence to reading.
Thank you very much for being here, Mark.
You're very welcome. I just hope I come through as semi-literate because I woke up about an hour and a half ago, and I'm still on my second cup of coffee.
I might still be asleep if we're being honest. I forgot to ask who was using flats and who's using spirals. I think everybody's using spirals this time.
Mark, turn up the mic volume. Mark
Or just talk like it.
needs to just take one step closer to the mic. Is that a little bit better there, Steve?
I just broke my blade.
Uh-oh.
Already?
Drink.
Don't push so hard.
I never
I
mentioned
broke
my
it when
saw.
I dropped the wood.
I
You
never
gotta do
mentioned what I
that.
was using. I'm using a 22-inch Tegner with number 3 and number 5 spiral Flying Dutchman blade. I'm wooden Teddy Bear.
Oh, come on, man.
The Blue Light Turner's Workshop says there are now crazy British people using flats this time. I don't know if he's referring to blades or shoes, but either one is appropriate.
Thank you everybody for taking the time to be here as well as on the in the chat. Appreciate it.
Oh, sounds like a chipmunk.
David over at Portal Woodworks says, That's a bunch of sewing machines. And this
Somebody is-
realize just how close to the truth he is.
Somebody is trolling their microphone.
That's about killing me.
There's a Facebook group as well as the YouTube channel you're watching right now. So make sure you subscribe and join the Facebook group if you want to be part of future troll offs, because you get to vote on the pattern used. This pattern is available at woodenvision.com along with the 2,000 others.
Are you reading commercials again, Charles?
Yes, sir. Aren't you supposed to be scrolling?
And forgive me, Blue Light Turner, I cannot remember
Scott.
your first name.
Name's Scott.
Scott?
Woo!
Okay, Scott says Dale and him were the only ones using flat blades last time. Okay.
Yeah, Art usually uses flat blades, but he's using a sparrow this time.
We're trying to be like the big boys. It's not
Okay.
going so good.
Chris Nealon says, man, oh man, turn down the mics. Auto scroll saws can't hear a damn thing because I'm hearing
Yeah, well-
too many damn things. Okay.
Well, when the saws start up, they can be loud, but they even out a little bit.
Some of them are, some of them aren't.
Whoever that one is, that one's loud.
I think it was Russ, but I don't want to pick on the fella.
Okay. Lee Knighton says, I only use flat.
I've used the flat one time, and I will never do that again.
I remember that live stream.
That was
Yeah,
not
me
fun.
too. That was hilarious.
It was. I mean, I think the only person laughing harder than me was Charles.
Yes, I was amazed. I thought it'd be much easier than it was. That's a very old live stream. It wasn't a show off.
Yeah, it was quite a while ago.
Yeah. By the way, my personal channel, I never advertised it, is Charles Daring Stroller on YouTube. Profile on Facebook is Charles Daring, Instagram Charles Daring, but I don't use Instagram that often. Back to you, Mark.
Lee Knighton says, I only did spirals once, never again.
I keep trying.
Uh-oh.
Blade broke number one.
Okay, Greg the Snow Crusher, morning Greg, says, yeah, but they don't all start at the same time, so it's continuous startup volume.
Yeah.
That's an interesting point, yeah.
Yeah, that is the downside, but
Well, the alternative to that, Greg, is they
Really
mute,
quiet.
everybody mutes all their mics, then all you hear is me, and nobody wants that. Robin says she hears it just fine, and JJ is calling for drinks. Cocktail waitress will be around every 20 minutes.
for those that don't know that, when we break a blade, it's everybody takes a drink. Doesn't have to be alcohol, although this group can make you want to drink.
But I will warn you, if you have a hot cup of coffee, be very gentle with that drink thing.
You're not responsible for injuries.
That's right.
And y'all all have my permission if John is the first one to say done, everybody dogpiling.
Robin says she's not wearing headphones. Well, I believe you're at work, so that would not be very welcoming to the customers. Lee Knighton says he just subscribed now. He wasn't before. Shame
Sir.
on you. If you're not subscribed, you're doing it wrong. But welcome aboard.
The reason why I'm using number 5 and number 3 is because some of these cuts are pretty darn small.
So there is no rule on everybody has to use the same blade, or
Nope.
Same size or same pitch or anything like that?
The only rules are 1/16 or smaller pilot hole drilling, which can be done ahead of time.
Okay.
Wood or harder material. And I believe that's it.
Okay.
And we got it all do at the same size.
The only rules are as Charles sees fit, right?
Yeah. He's not wrong. And if it matters to anybody, me and John Cousins are the ones that started the premise of the scroll off.
I think it's actually a fun idea.
Thank you.
Mike, Francis Woodard Barks has joined us. He says good afternoon and good luck.
Hello, Mike, and thank you.
MDF corn, not fun for me.
No, it's not.
I did not know that this wood had an MDF corn. Oh, Lordy.
Fred Taylor says it is not a competition. It is more important than that.
It's a competition only because we like to smack talk each other, but it's more about everybody sharing the passion and joy at the risk of sounding like the commercial of scrolling.
Herb says, what about if you break it?
Well, we all heard about that. They say you automatically lose or if you throw it away.
Wait, that was your rule.
Automatic disqualification?
Well, I thought I introduced that rule. Nobody liked it until I broke mine all the head.
I agree with it.
All right. And at least once a month, Jerry offers his thoughts on considerations we should do for future scroll off. For some reason, nobody ever takes them, but he offers them, and he's allowed to. Feedback is always welcome. Hello, who's that, Monica? I can't see the name.
Monica Hoagland says, thank you for the invite, Doug. I love watching all of this.
Nice.
Monica from my channel.
Welcome aboard, Monica, and hopefully these guys don't say or do anything to make you change your mind about that.
Good. Thank you for coming by, Monica. And anybody out in that chat, don't be shy. If you have any questions, it's okay to ask as long as it's family friendly.
That's right. Questions, comments, suggestions, demands for payment, address your letters to Charles Deering, Divisions.com.
Thanks, Mark.
And I sincerely invite everybody to take a look at the folks here who are participating in the scroll off. Check out their YouTube channels and subscribe. I mean, these are a good bunch of folks, all kidding aside. These are a good bunch of folks who support the maker community, support the scroll saw community.
There we go.
These are
finally.
all good friends who are just getting together in something like this to have a good time.
Yeah, Doug, you interrupted the commercial.
So hit each and every.
I can't hear him over. I don't know who's I can't barely hear Mark.
I learned early on I don't scroll as well when I scroll quick. That's why I haven't been winning. Sorry.
All I'm hearing is excuses.
It's the truth. None of us dislike each other. Smack talk is part of the deal.
What are you talking about? How do you know that?
Okay, some of them might not like me.
Doug.
John.
Doug.
John.
Newman.
John. There's a trend.
If you have
I
any
get that.
questions,
If I didn't like
comments,
you
or
guys, I'd
concerns,
say,
feel
"Oh,
free to put them in the chat.
Mark is trying so hard and Joe keeps interrupting him.
That's okay. I just have an impeccable sense of timing.
We just need to publicly thank Doug, is all.
Why do you keep picking on me, Charles?
I don't know. I heard that was the trend.
Steve Nealon
No,
over at
the trend is ticking on you, not me.
Steve Nealon over at Harneal Media said some of us might not like anyone.
This is true. That man doesn't leave the house.
That's right. He just sucks.
He's not a fan of people.
David over at Porter Woodwork said, already with the excuse.
That's what we do over here.
Yeah.
You got to be careful of those quiet ones, though. They're usually the ones that say done first. And that's like John. You don't want that
The password is focus.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, that was John. These roll-offs are open to anybody, any age, any gender, any skill level. Don't hesitate if you have any questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question, except for, will you marry me to your ex? Don't ask me how I know.
How do you know?
He asked you not to ask him that.
That Doug's a rebel.
Sorry.
You know, I had to do it.
Well, that's the family-friendly word I'll use.
Can't find a hoe. Oh, there it is.
We do try to keep these roll-offs family-friendly, but every now and then somebody will slip. Myself included.
Me.
Father.
Usually me.
Gotta watch out for that
That's how I
rough guy in
roll.
his language. He's got her mouth.
This time, Art and Jerry are the quiet ones, so they might come in and surprise everybody. Well, not surprise everybody. You know what I mean.
Right. I spanked you last
Art's out to beat you guys.
That was funny. He did, though. Everybody has this thing about Charlie threw away his project, so he lost.
No, I beat you well before you.
Are you still stuck on that? Would you let that go?
No, sir. I'm hosting the show. Kiss my hind part.
Yeah.
No, just let that go. Because that
Hey,
just opens the door for John to heckle you about winning again.
That's what John does, and you just let me host, mister, and you get to trolling.
I'm not hosting.
Hey, Charles, we
That's
can't
good,
hear
buddy.
you over the soul talk. Stop trolling when you're talking.
Notice about Doug did not play well with others.
Don't blame me.
So far, I'm happy with my
me?
pace.
I can't see your face.
My pace, not my face. I'm not happy with my face.
Me neither. I had it hard to find
We're
a
not
hole.
happy with your face either, Charles. That's why you're always not on camera.
Interesting to see the different techniques here. Some folks have gone for the larger areas to cut away first, and some folks are focusing on that
Jerry, are you done
detail
yet?
towards the center.
Doug, you need to mute yourself because you keep interrupting the host or the comment reader.
I can't hear him. He's talking too low.
Well, to be safe, shut your face.
No.
Let me see if I can turn up my audio a little bit here.
There you go. I can hear him now.
Sorry, Doug, that sounded real. I didn't mean it that rudely.
Liar.
Wow.
Okay, I might have been a little bit. We have 17 people watching. We appreciate you taking the time out. We are only broadcasting on YouTube.
So just for doing that.
Greg,
Can't
the
hear
snow
with your
crusher
mouth.
says you can't hear with your mouth open.
That's funny right there, I tell you what. Greg's always been known to keep his thoughts to himself.
Who asked you, Greg?
Gary, you done yet?
Oh yeah. With my
Okay.
sandwich.
Okay, I've just turned up my microphone a little bit. Is that a little louder? Or am I overmodulated?
I'm fine
I
with
don't
it.
know what that means, but you sound okay to me.
All right.
Don't use them big words on this here show, sir.
Overmodulated means it sounds like I need to take 2 steps back from the microphone because it's
No, in
all
that case,
blown
no.
out like this.
At least Doug won't interrupt you if you do it like that. Oh, he might.
Monica Hoagland wants to know, how often do you do these competitions?
Once a month, ma'am. And before the end of this one, or by the end of this one, we will know when the next one will be scheduled. We do them once a month. It's always on a Saturday and always noon central, unless something dictates otherwise.
Herb says you're good, Mark. JJ says it's okay till someone starts cutting. Well,
Yeah, that's just a downside. When the saws start up, it starts out loud and then it evens out.
Doug, you didn't have to mute yourself.
Is he throwing a tantrum? You told me to.
Or somebody else muted him, I don't know.
I didn't.
Okay.
The only one that have control is me and John. Mainly me,
okay.
because I started to go. Whoops, I didn't finish that cut. Dad, slap it. That's 2 blades break. And Russ Meadows done sabotaged me.
Yeah, I did my best.
Word.
I gotta come from the top. I can't get to them holes in the middle.
Word.
Yeah, Mike says that 70s DJs were permanently overmodulated. Yeah. And I don't have a pop filter on this mic, so my letter P's may sound explosive. Herb's calling for a drink. The waitress comes around every 20 minutes. If you're not in your seat, sorry, you snooze, you lose.
It's because I broke the blade. About 214 to 18, JJ. I've got 2 different counts, but there's 200 something cuts in this.
219?
Thank you for answering the question I didn't ask yet.
Sorry, Mark. I told you it was going to happen.
You should be looking at your saw, Charles.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Herb says, I think there's over 200. Ding, 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 ding. You're right.
And he wonders why he always loses.
I don't wonder.
I am not reading that. I'm not reading that.
I have to pay more attention to the chat than I do my scrolling.
That was funny though, Greg. But yeah, we gotta. monitor what we say.
Scott says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys, to support our fellow scrollers. Yes.
Thank you, Scott.
Subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up, then click that little bell icon. Then click it a second time and set that menu to all notifications. And you'll get a notification when they schedule the next program.
Cool.
I'm glad I had a bunch of blades preloaded. Good Lord.
At this point, it's very hard to tell if anyone is ahead because we're still in early stages.
I'm going to go with me being ahead just to make me feel better.
Well, of course you would. I mean, if you didn't, it would be...
I'm on an arm right now.
All right.
You can't even see what John's scrolling.
I'm on an arm.
Some folks love the anticipation. Not important for you to see what he's scrolling. It's important for you to see that he is scrolling.
Don't worry about me, Carl.
Oh. I ain't worried.
I ain't worried.
I ain't worried, player.
I'm doing
like
fine.
Me worried?
I'm doing fine.
I've only broken 2 blades so far. That's not embarrassing at all.
All pretty new, man. No.
Herb says, go, 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 Team John.
He says it every time.
Go, go, Gadget Scroll Saw.
He is a dedicated friend.
Then he says, go, go, Team Russ.
Anybody but Charles.
Go rat.
Go right.
Yeah, I got like
really
4
go.
holes I gotta drill out now.
Aw.
Go west, you look sweepy. Herb says, you got it.
God, all these little fucking...
Doug, I was just funning you about muting yourself. You don't actually have to.
JJ says, looks to me like Doug is ahead and Russ is next. At least that's how it looks from here.
Well, y'all keep thinking that.
Go to your room, sir.
Jamie Page joining us from the UK says, I'm on your team, Charles. Come on now, baby.
Thank you, sir. Hello, Mr. Jamie Page.
There's another one that should be in the scroll.
Yeah?
Yeah. Jamie, we've had Scott. We've had Dale Kirkwood. We haven't had you on the scroll off. Just saying. Just because you're blowing me out of the water on subscriber count doesn't mean you can't be in these things, sir.
I'm bringing up a close rear.
Okay. I don't know how to respond to that.
I meant last.
Well, in Jamie's defense, he does have commitments on Saturdays with Jake Thompson and the Saturday morning cartoon.
This is true.
So sometimes scheduling is an issue.
Jamie's one of my oldest friends.
Which only goes to show that you need to get out more.
Not wrong. For him and John. And Russ.
Easy now.
Jamie says, I'll join in as soon as the cold is gone. I can't feel my fingers in here at the moment. Well, yeah, that is a handicap, but you're assuming that all these guys can feel their fingers. And I mean that on a daily basis, not just because of temperature.
Yes, sir.
Last show we had, I was down the wire and the furnace guy was here fixing my furnace. It was frozen for 2 days.
It doesn't get too terribly cold very often here in old good in Texas. Good old Texas, you know what I mean.
Jamie says British is a handicap too. I can't let that stop me though. I don't know how British is a handicap.
They talk funny.
Maybe time, the time differences.
About 6 hours, I think.
Yeah, well, he's 8 hours ahead of me, and I'm on the West Coast.
So it's about 6:35 p.m. where he's at.
Thereabouts.
Unless I'm off with my math.
They said there'd be no map.
I hope Doug's not actually mad at me. I wouldn't get it.
I think Doug is just concentrating on beating you.
I think you're right.
It's not that hard to do, folks. Come on now.
He's focused.
John's the one we got to beat now, not me.
He's focused on working that project and getting it done and not coming up with witty rejoinders. And it appears he's kicking some serious tail in the process. So
it could be.
Y'all might want to watch out. But,
I'm scared.
The quiet one is sneaking up from behind.
I've definitely never been accused of being the quiet one. So I know
that means a different thing entirely.
Robin is cheering, "Go Doug, go! Go Doug, go!" Greg the Snow Crusher says, "Yeah, but when it gets cold in Texas, we can hear the whining all around the world."
He's not wrong.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That's why I laughed, because I stuck a peek at
What?
that.
Do I have a team?
Oh, now he unmuted.
It's kind of it's kind of a high-pitched whine from off in the distance.
I remember that, Robin. I remember that.
Mike says one of those saws is suffering from some kind of scroll saw Tourette. Yeah.
One of mine.
You tell her, Jerry.
Hey, Jamie says my heater broke in the shop. I figured if they could heat an igloo with a candle, it would work for the shop. Hashtag not woodworking.
What do you got in his shop?
I miss old Jamie.
Yeah, but the thing about heating the igloo with a candle is it keeps it from being dangerously cold, but still below freezing, so you don't melt your house.
It's also made of wax or whale fat too. Burnt hotter.
And Steve says if you knock that candle over the wood pile, it'll warm up fast.
He's not wrong.
Yep. Chris Carlton has shown up.
Hello, Chris.
Board, Chris.
What time?
And Scott's asking Jamie how he broke his heater. Some things are better left unknown there, Scott. That explains everything. Jamie says he dropped his heater when it was on and the coil went pop.
You're not supposed to do that, Jamie.
Yep. Yeah, watch out, Doug, because Art is sneaking up on you. He's kicking some serious booty as well.
I did what I wanted to do last time. I'm not worried about who beats me this time.
Oh, that's just pre-manufactured excuse.
There's no excuse. Charles.
By the way, if you're brand new to this show, the smack talk is never actually personal. It just sounds like it.
Oh, it's 100% personal, Charles.
Thanks for making me look like a liar.
Well, no, I'm just informing you of something you weren't aware of.
Yeah, for some it is. For some it definitely is.
All right.
I'm not reading that, Greg.
I don't think my pace is too bad, Mark. Is it?
Your face is awful.
I said pace.
Oh, it sounded like an F to me.
What would you say, Mark?
You're asking the wrong person.
Well, I mean, compared to what you're seeing on everybody else, you say kicking butt here, kicking butt there.
That's called cheerleading. You don't need it.
I didn't say I needed it. I asked how my pace was.
That's pretty good. I mean, you know, you're not ahead, you're not behind, you're
Somewhere in between.
Steady. No, Robin, I refuse.
You're in the Midland.
The Midland.
See, I'm not reading the comment, but I am acknowledging it to make people look over and check out the comment. It is getting noticed, but I'm not putting it out there in public. Jerry Brown ain't saying squat. He's focused on his project as well, and he's making very good progress over there. Looks like he's working that beard over pretty good. Jamie says, well, that don't look like Grumpy Santa, Charles.
Nope, but that one is available on woodenvisions.com.
Now a word from our sponsor.
You have a different Santa?
No. It's an inside joke. Jamie knows what it is.
Alexis just failed again. I'm back to using wood to hold up my thing.
Chris Neeland says, my laser might do that faster, but I would never try it. Well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's 3 blades I broke in. Thank God I had a bunch preloaded.
That's my first blade.
That's embarrassing.
Jamie says, I'm feeling warm now because of that joke.
I need my saw blade to break it still.
That's one thing I'll say about the Seiko. I barely broke blades on there, but on this Hegner, I find a way. But that Hegner blade clamp almost never fails. That's why it's my preferred.
We're cruising right along. For those of you who have just joined us, if you are not subscribed to this channel, please do so. Then click that little bell button and set that menu to all notifications. Then you will get a notification when the next scroll off happens.
You're listening to KSAW Radio. Come on, that was fun.
KSAW Valley weather calling for mostly sunny skies this afternoon with occasional sarcasm.
Partly rowdy. Come on now. Oh, a tough crowd.
Okay, Jamie's taking off to go get some food. Take it easy, fellas. Scroll down.
Coming around, stuff. Hold my finger.
Too late.
Uh-oh, it looks like Doug is having some issues. Let's take it down to Joey in the pits. What's going on there, Doug?
Joey in the pits?
Well, I think when I should have died.
I'm trying to change damn blade.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I can't seem to get it to bite the blade, though.
This could spell the end.
Bite the blade. Bite the blade.
I'm running into voids inside the wood here.
You having an existential crisis there, Charles? Running
No,
into the void?
You gotta stop using them big words.
And back on track, but a lap down. Let's see if he can make it up. If we get a caution, he could come all the way around the track.
He could be the lucky dog.
Yep. All right, back on the pace now. Everybody's cutting.
Who needs to check the brakes?
Somebody's got some squeaky audio, and I'm hoping that's not me. I think it's the automatic gain on somebody's microphone not deciding what to do.
It's actually going faster than I thought it would, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, sometimes the appearance can be a little bit deceiving when you take into consideration removing the larger sections earlier on in the game gives the impression that they've made more progress.
Yeah.
Then you got to go back and take a look at all the little details they've got to do. So this is still anyone's. It's still up 100% up to Brett.
That's the guy.
If you haven't hit that little thumbs up down there and turned it blue, please do so. Show your support for these guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, demands for payment, or complaints, please go ahead and put them in the chat here. We currently have 17 people watching, 17 thumbs up, so we're right on par.
I don't think that squealing is audio. I think it's somebody's background.
We're scrolling at the train station.
It
Yeah,
does sound
sounds-
like a train pulling in, don't it?
It sounds like a caterpillar
Like a
out in the
metal
backyard moving piles of dirt.
And don't ask Mark how he knows that.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah, that's not
hire
a
a,
microphone. Go ahead.
somebody hire a D4 to come out and dig an embankment or something.
You see Russ trying to sneak up on everybody by not talking?
I yell at every time I talk.
I love you, Dougie.
Uh-huh.
I do. I'll do what y'all do. We only give you crap because we like you.
Yeah,
Okay. Now, Monica has a legit question here. She says, question for any of you. What sparked your interest in scroll sawing?
A bad marriage.
Way to bring the tone down there, Charles.
I'm just answering the question. I needed a hobby, and I. I found somehow got a pattern catalog in the mail. I thought that looks kind of cool, and I tried it, fell in love with it, and here we are. That's the girl hearing answering. I can't speak for somebody else. Would anybody else like to answer that question?
What's that?
I didn't hear the question, so.
What sparked your interest in scroll sawing?
I'll go with
I
it.
think I was hassled into it.
I actually found a thing on Etsy one day. It was a scrolled portrait, a face. I thought, shit, I can do that. So here I am.
All right.
Years later, he's in a scroll off.
Because I couldn't afford a laser back some years ago.
Yeah, Jerry said he couldn't afford a laser.
That's funny right there.
So basically, Doug, you succumbed to peer pressure, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't have scroll saw, and somehow I got this one.
Greg says it was a need for sawdust.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, if anybody needs sawdust, I can hook you up with several creators who are trying to figure out what the heck to do with the mountains they have out in their backyard. I don't have a scroll saw. I'm not a scroll sawer.
Can't feel my toes.
Luckily, you're using your fingers.
But this has always fascinated me. I consider this an art form on its own. And watching an artist create, it has always been a fascination for me. So,
And Mark knows this, but you can use scroll saw patterns for lasers and CNCs as well.
yep.
Sometimes you got to tweak them a bit.
Well, it to address that, it depends on
Why am I
the
not
quality.
seeing this?
I'm sorry.
Scroll off. John asked why he wasn't CNCing this. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, because it's a scroll off, and I'd already be done. It depends on the quality of the pattern, but overall, in general, scroll saw patterns are great for laser and CNC routers. I mean, I bought several of Charles' patterns, and I have used them to great effect. I mean, it really, really looks cool.
Thank you, Mark. That was a good segue on my part, wasn't it?
Yeah, right.
Walk you right into it, by God.
And I will say this. If you're looking for something that translates over for laser or CNC, Charles does it right. So if you are a pattern maker and you're looking to open up that possibility, buy one of Charles's patterns and set it up like he does. Because he makes it very, very simple. It's very clean, very easy to convert for CNC or laser work. I mean, it's
Mark,
just
and anybody
boom, boom,
complaining,
boom.
go to your room.
Robin says she watched her friends scroll sawing and she wanted to try it. Yeah, that's legit.
And 99% of the scrolling community is there to help, so don't you hesitate now.
Greg says you guys need to have an unplugged scroll off.
That'll take a lot longer.
Oh yeah, that would be a marathon.
That'd be
an old cleaning sewing machine to make one of those.
Steve Nealon says he got into watching scrollers when the price of sleeping pills went up.
Anti-ambient.
Steve Nealon has always been one of our sweeter chatters.
Yes.
Or we'll call it unfiltered. Go ahead.
Now, in his defense, you got to admit he calls them as he sees them, and
He doesn't sugarcoat at all.
Okay, Monica would like to know, is this an expensive hobby/business?
Depends on how passionate you are and what saw you get. You can get by with cheaper saws, but you get what you pay for, in my humble opinion. Cheaper saws will vibrate more, but if anybody else wants to offer their feedback, go on in it.
Stay away from Harbor Freight.
In general, no, it's not an expensive hobby, but if you're addicted to it, you got to keep supplied in wood and blades and this and that. But
it can be because the wood has gone up.
Well,
yeah,
here's the other part. Selling your stuff is hard.
very hard.
Trying to compete with lasers you can't
I'm terrible at selling my finished pieces, but I keep doing it because I love doing it.
I think the Jeep one I just done of yours is being stolen this weekend. Going to Detroit.
Nice.
I would imagine it's like any other hobby or business. The initial price of entry can be expensive, but you know, if you start with a decent saw, what kind of price range are you looking at?
Yeah.
What's this one new? Like $300 or something like that? $400?
$500 to $600 seems to be the middle range on the saws that are worth using daily. Not every saw like the Harbor Freight could be used daily.
Yeah.
No, it could be. It's really going to be frustrating.
Yeah. Vibration is one of the biggest deals in parts wearing out on the cheaper saws.
Yeah. Chris Carlton wants to know how many pilot holes were there at the beginning.
Approximately 219.
219. All right.
I say approximately because the same person counted twice, got two different numbers, so I don't know.
JJ says 218 to 220. Steve Nealon makes an excellent point. He says it is one of the safest woodworking hobbies or businesses.
Absolutely.
That
Very
is
quiet.
true.
The tool itself can be used at midnight and not wake anybody up unless you're using it.
Yeah, but I would not endorse taking the saw to bed. That's just counterproductive.
Oh, no!
That's a sign your marriage is going down the tubes, or already is.
No, I didn't
or
have
you're
it in the
single.
clamp.
Hey, Doug, if you want to do it right, make sure it gets in the clamp there, bud.
Yeah, I'm competing in a high speed event here.
But much like any other hobby or business, it can be as expensive as you make it.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you can go out and spend a couple of $1,000s on a saw. But until you know whether you even like it, is that the right thing to do? Probably not.
That's what I meant by the passion level. If you've got a passion for it, you're going to spend it.
But if you start in the mid-range, somewhere around the $500 saw, $500 to $600 saw, if you get into it and discover it's not for you, usually the resale value stays up there. You know, not always, but usually a person could sell their equipment if they get into it and, you know, doesn't decide it's not for them.
Well, I know for a fact that this saw that I have has been sold for about 4 times for over $1,000.
Yeah.
He sold it to me. I sold it back to him. Because I realized I couldn't use more than one saw at once.
The guy I bought it from bought it used, and I bought it from him used. So you can get resale on a good saw.
Hey, Chris Carlton wants to know, has Jerry got his drink ready for the last cut?
Oh, yeah.
And what is the beverage of choice, Jerry? Dr. Pepper Inc., if you're looking for sponsorships, there are 2 folks right there that you can endorse. Have your people contact their people, and they can do lunch.
I have no people, but contact me.
Shh, shh, shh. Quiet down, Charles. They don't have to know it's you they're talking to.
It's not me you're talking to.
Right.
Too late.
And see, this is a good example of a good saw versus a cheap saw. If I set this drink on my Harbor Freight, it would have been off the table already.
Yeah.
If you go to my Instagram, you'll see how many times I rebuilt my Harbor Freight.
Yeah, Doug had to remanufacture his saw a couple times on the
that was
right.
Right-handed threads on it then.
Wow.
And how can they find you on Instagram, Doug?
Pole Barn Productions, I believe.
Pole Barn
POHL.
Productions.
POHL.
POHL.
One word. I believe it.
just a programming note that I should say behind the scenes, but I'll say it here in public now since you broke the blade, Charles. Is that next time it would be cool to put a link to the participants' channels down in the description.
I did that
we go
before,
live.
but we had so many not sure if they were going to be here things, so I'll do it after the show.
Yeah, you can
Now
put
that I
them
know
all
who's
in
here.
before the show, and the folks that don't show up, you can go back and take out.
Yeah, I did that on the last roll off. So, I usually do that, but I failed.
And Steve Nealon, being the stellar individual he is over at Harneil Media, just put a link to Doug's Instagram over here in the chat. So
He's quick with that, isn't he?
Steve is the man. I'm telling you, he's everywhere at the same time.
And we're not just saying that because he has the keys to my website.
You know, I don't care what Charles says about him. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Hey, John, I believe you said you're starting on the left side. Is that what you said? Oh man,
The left side is
just left side is complete. Cool.
I'm jumping around, so no side is complete.
Okay, Steve just linked John
It was a
Cousins.
4
What if
feet
I could Instagram
pattern,
out
so-
there in the chat?
What was that, John?
He's done. That's what he said.
Full stank.
Oh man, Steve is going above and beyond, and this is why we love him so much. He's linking everybody out there in the chat who has an Instagram if he knows it. There is Doug. There is the top link is Doug. The center link is John, and the bottom link is Charles Deering.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are more on the way if he can find them.
I am not very active on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook.
And there is Jerry Browns at Polly Wants a Crafter.
I actually use Instagram a lot more because there's a lot fewer politics going on there.
Yep. It really is hard to tell who's in the lead because of how many small cuts there are.
That's what I mean. Appearances can be deceiving. It can look like somebody's just about done, but then you look closer at the pattern and you think, oh my God, there's a whole lot of little cuts there.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised by this. This is, relatively speaking, a fairly complex pattern you guys chose for this scroll-off.
Yes, sir.
As compared to the previous scroll-offs, that is.
Well, in their defense, I made every pattern be a little more difficult than the past one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody cried it was too easy.
Okay,
Somebody
Steve
also
said,
cried that the cow had whiskers. Go ahead.
Steve says that he can't find Art's Instagram, so sorry, Art.
Art don't have one, I don't think.
No.
Okay.
What are you talking about? No.
Art doesn't have an Instagram, so
Did you find mine? Lucky I even do Facebook.
Art doesn't do Facebook. He doesn't.
Come on.
Instagram. There's literally no end to the social media that Art does not do.
Art does Facebook.
But he said not very often.
Oh.
In that regard, Art is kind of like me. I stick to one or two platforms and then just the rest. Okay, and Steve just did Russ's. He's got Russ's Instagram up there, Rusty Nails.
Rusty Nails.
With a Z.
Sorry, I got a little bit behind.
Well, cut my thumb.
You cut your thumb?
Yeah, dude, I got a little too close to the friggin' blade.
It's okay.
It's all right. I can't think of the word.
Did you say cut his thumb?
Metal
Small
scar.
cut, but aggravating.
It'll be all right, folks. Don't you worry now.
Yeah.
And Steve even linked my Instagram.
Aw.
Thank you, Steve.
So sweet.
I'm not a scroller, but if you go through my Instagram, you'll see a couple of pictures of the projects that I have cut on the CNC using Charles's patterns.
Good.
You'll see a Harley Quinn, and then you'll see a helicopter. Both of those are Charles Deering's patterns from woodenvisions.com.
Thank you, Mark.
Well, for Charles,
And now to Steve dealing with the weather.
back to the studio. Herb says now Russ is in the finger club.
Yeah.
Russ is winning. All right.
Speaking of,
No,
Speaking-
I just cut my finger.
speaking of Herb, HerbHooper.com, he has scroll saw patterns as well.
Yes, he does. Greg says you
Very
need
good.
real gloves, Russ.
Yeah.
Well, those used to be real gloves. This isn't the first time he got too close to the blade, Greg. 6 months ago, they had fingers on them. Jury's still out on whether Russ did that or his wife did it just to cheese him off.
It's kind of like you said, the jury is still out.
I'm sorry? Russ now needs bandages for his cut that's less than secretaries get with paper. There we go. And JJ says he needs a saw stop scroll saw.
Yeah, man. I got blood all over my pattern.
Well, it's Christmas color, so that
Yeah, I
you're
know
already
it. I know,
detailing.
I don't have it in the right place.
You're already detailing your saw. So. But I don't
We'll
think
go
it's
with that.
supposed to be in his beard.
There we go. You guys turn the heat down. It's hot in here. Woohoo!
It's hot here.
It sure is. I'm turning that off.
Keep on all your clothes.
All right, where I was now. All right.
God damn.
What we doing?
Yeah, Greg's got a good point. You have any CA glue, Russ?
Not handy.
For
Not
those
handy.
that aren't used to scrolling, most cuts with a scroll saw are about like a paper cut.
Yeah, that's all this is. That's just all this is. I barely got anything.
That would have killed 10 ordinary men.
I'm telling you.
Some of us just bleed like a stuck
one of the
hog.
safest woodworking projects.
Now, Monica Hoagland wants to know, how did all of you meet?
Online.
The internet.
I don't know how to narrow it down. It's been so many years, I couldn't honestly tell you.
Well, I met you through
Plenty of fish.
Mr. Page. There.
Plenty of fish. That's funny right there.
What's that?
The United Federation of Woodworking.
Somebody said plenty of fish.
Oh,
I think me, John, and Russ have known each other the longest. Jerry, right up there. I don't remember how the hell we met.
well,
Probably
I
through
met
Summer's
you.
woodworking show.
I met you through Jamie Page there.
I was going to go with
You're
Grinder,
welcome,
but I
Doug.
said it'd be fire.
I have met several of them in real life, though.
Yeah.
And there he is. I was waiting for somebody to say it. Greg says they met through Grinder.
Oh, you're waiting for somebody to say?
Charles is the only one that has a Grinder account. Sorry.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Chris says Scrollers are us. I met Jerry Brown through a mutual friend of ours, Dave Gatton, who was my CNC guru.
I think I met Jerry through Brian Gidney. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think you've known Jerry longer than you've known me. Pretty sure.
Way back,
I think we go back about 10
Lady
years.
had that website. And then
Oh.
Brian started his thing.
Yeah.
It's been about 12 years.
Yeah. What a while.
but I have met Charles, Russ, and Jerry in person, and I have pictures to prove it, so they can't deny it.
I have met Russ and Jerry. I don't, and Mark.
Mhm.
I haven't met Doug or John or Art in person.
That's because we live up here in the Great White North, and you too sissy to come see us.
Well, that and restraining orders. Come on now.
Oh yeah, that helps.
Too close to a school. I don't know.
There could be papers to sign.
Wow.
We're too cool for him. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I don't travel
Jamie's
well.
back.
Uh-huh.
Jamie's back. He says he has met Charles. I met Jamie too, but I had absolutely no idea who he was.
I met him in Atlanta.
Yep.
I got to meet Jamie in Atlanta, Georgia.
There was
He has a Made in England tattoo on his belly button. Sadly, I found that out. Yeah. And he got to see me cry.
That story.
He got to see me cry.
there are some things I just don't want to know.
Yeah, we didn't need to know that. What's that?
Well, you know, family friendly, Charles. Family
We
friendly.
don't need to know the backstory to that one.
There wasn't anything. Never mind. I forgot who I was talking to. It doesn't bother for me to even try to explain because y'all take it your own way.
I don't remember exactly how I met Charles, but through Charles, I met John. And through John, I met Doug and Art.
And through all of them, I met my therapist. I'm just kidding. Come on now.
And Steve says he doesn't know any of us.
We didn't meet in person.
Jamie says Charles cried, so meeting him was emotional.
Charles, you think, baby?
I cried because of a panic attack.
Oh. So that's a yes.
Okay, Doug. Okay.
Wow.
Marty
That's
says
fine.
I needed amusement and Scroll saw info, so I started looking for scrollers on YouTube. Man,
I just find it relaxing. Come out and work on a little bit, take a break, day or two, you know.
Most of us have these people.
well, it was relaxing until somebody introduced the competition aspect of
Well, I
it.
mean, unless you're doing something like this. This is
Yeah.
nerve-wracking.
I don't know, Doug. You're cruising right along, man.
I had a self-esteem once.
Don't give it away. Quiet. Can't find it. Oh, so.
You're out of there.
Art's going at a pretty good clip over there.
So is Jerry. Jerry is
Jerry's cheating.
he's
He did half
focused,
of it already.
and so is John. John is seriously focused. He's letting us cut up and be idiots.
No, I'm going slow. Taking my time.
Just moving along. Will we forget about you after you've been gone?
I'm gonna stop and take a drink and have a pizza and
Have a pizza?
Yeah.
I've stopped for a couple drinks.
Oh, that would be a cruel
Jerry.
joke.
Carrie.
That's what Jay did to me.
Jerry's going to do that right at the end, and then he's going to wait
David,
for
yeah.
all of us to get almost done.
There was my hair.
That would be a cruel joke to have pizzas delivered to these 6 people right about now.
I'd be okay with it. If I'm being honest, I'd be okay with it. I'm
I'd
used
be
to
okay with it too. My wife would get it.
At like 10-minute intervals. So everybody has to stop.
With instructions. Charles has to go around to get back, and you gotta go get him stopped in the back.
I can't quite make out what Jerry just said, but I know my name was in there. What did he say, Mark?
You just tell the delivery driver to go right to your shop door and not bother your wife.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Getting 20 bottles of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, Jerry sent 20 bottles of Dr. Pepper on the last roll-off, and I have finished them. I'm back
Hey,
to
Charles.
Yes?
They got that sale on again.
Oh, you suck. I mean, I love
Jamie,
it.
Jamie says, I can't remember how I came to meet Charles. Maybe through a newbie grumpy stroller.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that other stroller that Charles kissed.
He's still grumpy.
Voldemort was his name? I can't say his name anymore.
Yeah, I think that's how I met Charles as well.
You can say his name. It don't make me know. Never mind.
Well,
Rhymes with Schmushel Schmerity.
Yep.
Yeah, that's who I knew it was.
In the hole.
Russ used to be my co-host on I can't remember what the hell I called it. Rolling with Curly.
Something like that.
Something like that.
God, I'm breaking every dang blade I got. That's 4 now.
You keep breaking them.
Denise has joined us, saying better late than never. Hello, everyone in the scroll off, and good
Hello,
luck.
Denise.
Howdy, neighbor.
I'm running out of blades here.
Denise is about 3 hours to the north of me.
It's a disqualification, so the fan went off. That's fine. Quiet in here now.
This too shall pass, Doug.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I'll ruin it.
Hello, sort of neighbor Mark. Howdy, Denise.
Sort of, maybe.
Sort of, well, 3 hours away. I mean, so I'm well within the guidelines of the restraining order.
Jerry's about 45 minutes from me. Russ is about 4 hours. somewhere in
5,
there.
almost 5.
Look at that
14
battle
hours.
scar bleeding on Russ's finger there.
Well, you can see it. It's all over the thing.
Yeah.
Just emblematic
I have
of.
to tell y'all, fellas, I just broke the eyeball.
Uh-oh.
So
What happened?
I ain't finna hate on you.
No.
Broke your
I'm
eyeball?
out. I broke it. I'm
I did
disqualified. and I'll
face
take
first.
Oh, I thought
I blame it on this dead dumb MDF core.
All right, so y'all got to give him crap about coming in last, but I love you, Russ.
Yeah, but that wasn't intentional.
Did you?
True.
No, it busted.
So
Hey,
you
Russ,
just.
congratulations on first one leaving.
You hear the pain in his voice, don't you, Russ?
See what I did there?
Man, I need to get real wood.
Y'all ain't making this easy for me.
I
It's
know.
34 here as well, Denise. Yes, it is cold in the corner.
I knew Mark or somebody was going to go there.
I did too. Well, so much for that. I got some more fire for the burn pile.
You're still a winner in my mind, Russ.
Participation trophies will be given out at the end.
You did a good job, though, Russ. Thanks for hanging in there.
Now, Steve wants to
Yeah.
know, are you using spirals or straight blades, Russ?
Oh, this is spiral.
Spirals, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's the wood is crappy.
Yeah, that was it a void in the wood?
I don't know that it was a void. I just think it was it smells like MDF. And it just broke right off. Right in there where
Are you wearing a knit mask?
Over part.
You sound like you're talking through a sweatshirt.
I am. I'm talking through a dead gum thing in my face. Mask.
All right.
He's
I don't
wearing a
usually
ski
wear a
mask.
mask, but this was
Worried about the
keeping me
Rona.
up. Yeah, Rona got me. Not really.
Got me 3 times.
It was smelling, but it was smelling like it was MDF. So I put the mask on. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this, and then I'll take this off.
All right.
You know that ticks me off. You know that? I was
I hear
probably
you.
gonna come in last anyway.
Just keep going.
Yeah, for giggles, keep going.
All right, I'm done. I'm gonna sit here and jack the yellow. It's terrible.
I think the last roll off was my worst performance, in my opinion.
In the
Had
shot,
all
right?
kinds of good luck.
It's a 6 share and a par 50 bet.
It's still Robin's wanting to know who's winning. It's still anybody's race, Robin.
It is
I
hard
mean,
to
Up in the
tell.
air, man.
it's a
Rough
more
is.
complex pattern than it would appear. And so, with all the little details to be cut, it's
Oh, yeah, it's
really
tough.
hard to know.
Very tough.
They're all making very, very good progress and looking real good.
See there,
I think-
Robin had been in it, she'd have beat me.
I think Russ is going to win.
Yeah,
Well, he
I
did finish
win.
first.
I was the first one to break something.
Well, Mark said you were the one to finish first, so it's all in how you look at it.
Yeah, you are done, and everybody else is still cutting.
Exactly.
Teresa wants to know what happened.
He broke the eyeball. I assume
Broke the
that.
eyeball, and that's it. Once you break the teeth, that's done.
He could keep going, but he doesn't want to.
He doesn't want me to come back in the house.
Well, Russ is one of the few people that agreed with me way back when I
I did.
suggested a break disqualified.
Well, when you break something, there's no longer the right pattern.
That's the way I felt, but everybody thought I was being mean, so okay.
I don't care what everybody else thought. That's how
Oh,
I feel
God.
about it.
Word.
Hey, man, I follow my own tune.
Each on, Chris, each on.
Can't feel my toes.
Good thing your toes ain't cutting. Shoes on.
Yeah, but I'm sitting on this stool and I can't feel my toes and they're pushing on the pedal.
I can't feel mine either, but that's only because I can't reach.
I can't feel your toes either, Doug, so.
I don't even remember where my toes went.
Not sure if I'd want to.
Equal.
Yeah.
Boy,
I also feel like
that's
it's
a
wrong.
little cut.
That was a little uncomfortable.
Lots of speculation on who's in the lead out there.
Museum of St. Charles.
Greg says he can't feel his toes with shoes on. It's okay. I can't feel your toes either, Greg.
I can't feel my toes because they're way too far away.
Mm-hmm. Can't reach.
I can't reach mine either.
Well, I can reach. I just can't breathe when I'm reaching, so I just don't reach.
I think we all suffer from blackout when putting on the shoes.
You don't know, but this ain't the real.
Also, with the lightsaber.
I will say y'all are doing excellent work, though. God, look at that.
All right, Doug's looking good. Charles looks like he's looking good. I can't see
Yeah. I've been working out, Russ.
the other.
2 liters at a time.
Yeah, buddy. And I'm proud to say I don't think I missed any pilot holes yet. But I have broken the most blades. Somebody's using a jackhammer. Oh, that's rough.
That's kind of loud.
Not unbearably. It's noticeable.
All right. Yeah. That came out.
It just sounds like you've got a 10-penny nail chucked into it and you're trying to drill through it.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut these pieces in half. I don't know why it was louder now than it was before.
Pushing harder, I reckon.
Maybe.
Okay, Denise has got to take off. Bus will be here in 10 minutes. She's going to watch on the bus. All right. And tell your fellow passengers to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know them.
Yeah, I gotta turn off the video.
Uh-oh, Jerry's got the remote out. Things is fixing to get serious.
It was a little too hot.
Turning down the heat. Okay. Yeah, I ain't even been out to my shop today. I got to cut some more material off.
Oh, come on. I found one I missed.
Dang
I
it.
don't mind losing that blade. It was
I'm
getting
so
dull.
ashamed.
Ow.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm about to have dimples in my table.
Drink!
And this
All
one right
right,
here.
I'll join you.
And then this one here.
This
For whatever reason, I could not
root
get it.
here I got.
I already got dimples in my table. Thank you, Shay.
And dimples in his cheeks.
Aw.
Oh, in my table.
I really hope you're referring to his face there, Mark.
I knew you was going to go there, Charles. I figured
I
if
lived there.
anybody did, it was going to be
You
you.
guys live there.
And yet you're the first person to talk about being family friendly.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either.
He does live there.
Doug, I'm going to need you to slow down over there, sir.
I'm gonna need you to speed up, sir. You're holding up the show.
One of us ain't going to get what we want. I had to take a drink. It was a Dr. Pepper emergency.
I can't find a hole.
Ah!
My heart.
You're not supposed to be looking at what I'm doing. You're supposed to be scrolling.
I never do what I'm supposed to do. That's my wife.
Oh, my veneer's coming off. That's ugly.
Uh-oh.
There is some little bitty detail in here.
Yeah,
There it is.
Well, it's not helping that my veneer's coming off.
That was all that little detail.
Now, who drew up this pattern?
That'd be me.
And is it available on your website?
Well, yes. Along with over
All
2,000 others, sir.
Okay.
Woodenvisions.com.
Thank you for stealing my thunder.
Thank you for asking. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mark. I did apologize in advance.
Yeah, you
I
should
bet.
let Mark do all that, you know.
He does it to me all the time when I try and lead him into it.
We told you he was gonna do it, Mark.
All right.
That's okay. I was just acknowledging it.
Good.
Letting him know.
And being Johnny on the spot or Stevie on the spot, Steve Nealon has linked Charles's website out there, woodenvisions.com. Go check it out.
Come on.
And
Hurry before he redirects. Thank you, Steve.
scroll through over 2,000 scroll saw patterns available at very, very reasonable prices.
Are we talking about the same site?
I'm upside down.
Did you
Very
move
good,
to
you're right.
Australia, Russ?
Yeah, I did. I went down under.
All right.
There's your eye candy, folks.
Mhm.
You get it all on these scroll off.
That's
That
right.
money.
We'll treat you so many ways you gotta like one of them.
Yeah, look at that. That's eye candy.
Uh-oh.
Give us a blue shield up there, Russ.
Huh?
Well, you want? I'll go ahead and turn my camera off.
Okay.
Make y'all all bigger.
Thank you, sir. Actually, since there's an even number on the screen, I don't know if it'll make anybody bigger.
It
But it's
probably
up to you.
will. Check it out.
There's only 4 of us left.
5.
I don't know. Y'all are still pretty evenly matched, so I don't. Wow.
Where it was. Ain't now.
Guessing the chat died down, Mr. Mark?
Yes, it did.
That's unfortunate.
When you have a lull in the conversation from me, that means the folks in the chat are, getting lunch or doing whatever.
Yes.
Or they're just
bored
saying
them to
hello to
death.
somebody who has just joined us. Talking amongst themselves, sharing cookie recipes. You know how it goes.
Uh-oh, don't bring up food. I'll lose. Wait, they're going to think I was going to lose anyway.
We're gonna lose. We're talking about food.
At least I brought enough Dr. Pepper this time. Excuse me.
Hope you didn't get any of that on you, Charles.
I burped inwards like a jicama.
Oh, okay. Herb says the word of the day, pizza.
You think you have friends. I'd slap 3 nuns
do you
for
like, Charles?
Huh?
What kind of pizza do you like?
Stuffed crust hamburger, large, sir. Extra
Look at
beef,
that.
extra. Yeah, so if you want to bribe me, I'll take it.
Dammy burger. You go out and pull the tender ones out of that here. Put them knocked up here. Oh, come on.
Chris Nealon actually has bribed me with pizza before. And it worked.
Ah.
Is there a problem, sir?
Yeah, the blade is twisted or something. It doesn't want to grab the clamp, and I hit the tension on it. And, it let loose.
I am plumb heartbroken over here for you.
Somebody, Steve Nealon says, somebody order Charlie a prepaid pizza, then make it to go instead of delivery.
That is rude.
You wouldn't do that to his wife, would you?
I can't remember when somebody did that. Didn't somebody send you a pizza?
Oh, Chris Nealon's done it quite a few times.
Jerry saying Dr. Pepper.
20 Dr. Peppers, yep.
Yeah.
That was after the snow.
Oh.
Yeah, that was after the show. Kumbaya, my lord.
My foot is numb.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh, I can't feel my toes.
Toes are overrated.
Yeah.
They're just there to keep you from tipping over.
Oh! I'll throw this blade across the house.
My back is killing me.
That's karma, Charles, because your front's been killing us for years.
Hey!
Not.
You just stick to the comments, sir.
That's the end of that one, Charles.
Monica wants to know, how many blades do you normally go through?
I don't usually go through this many, but it depends on the size and detail of the project. I can only speak for me.
Yeah, it's kind of how hard you're leaning on them, too.
Yeah, if you're pushing the blade, it'll break more often. And a spiral blade will break more often than a straight blade because it flexes in all directions.
I'm on my third.
I'm on my fifth.
I'm on my third.
So that's
But I don't
11
usually.
blades.
I generally don't try to scroll this fast. Usually, I'm not known for scrolling fast.
Charles, you can slow down a bit. It's okay.
I'm not zooming. I'm just faster than usual.
Well, that's 11 blades so far, but we haven't heard from Jerry or Art. So
I'm on like number 4.
Well, that's because... Don't step on the pedal while you're doing that, dummy.
So that's 15 blades amongst all y'all.
Yes, some of us are more vocal than others when we break a blade.
While there's a lull in the chat out there, if you folks would, just check out the individual scrollers' social media and YouTube channel. Steve Nealon put links to their Instagram pages in the chat. Just scroll up, check them out. And I am sure, being the excellent individuals they are, they have linked their YouTube channels in the bio on their Instagram feed.
You can
Subscribe to them all, hit them notification bells, and join them all daily, weekly, and monthly.
I think Doug is like way more ahead than I want to give him credit for.
You messed me up.
Doug's cruising right along.
I am about to. Well, yeah, I'm capable. It's y'all that are questionable. With the compliment, that is.
Art's cruising along over there, focusing on his project, being nice and quiet, but he's making considerable progress as well.
Well, to give you all an idea where I'm at, all I have left is the beard, but there's a lot of cuts in that beard.
Yeah, there's a lot of cuts. Tommy's Workshop has joined us. Good evening there, Tommy.
That's all you got left, Charles. You're beating me.
No, because there's a lot of little bitty cuts in this beard.
Can't really see the angle on Jerry's camera. Can't really. Yeah, Jerry also did the beard first. That he's cruising right along there.
So it really is hard to tell because we don't all go in the same order.
Exactly. And there were a lot of cut. 200 and, well,
19.
might as well figure 220-ish, thereabouts,
Yeah.
plus or minus 10%. We have 19 folks watching and 19 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so.
You're listening to the beautiful voice of Mark Lindsay, CNC.
I don't know nothing. I
Aside from
just
when I
work here.
spoke.
This is going to be a nail biter because I'm not kidding you, man. You guys are pretty evenly paced.
I'm having decent luck so far, except for the amount of broken blades. That's kind of good.
Did you drill that hole all the way through? Why can't you find it? Oh.
I think the secret is you have to close your left eye.
Just take your time there, Doug. Don't bother me in the least. I mean, I love you. I do. Okay, I might have to switch to a number 3 blade. I'm getting some little bitty cuts. No, I still got some room.
I'll go to that one then. Must not have drilled that hole all the way through there.
On a side note, Robin says she's working hard, and I'm wondering how hard you can work in an ice cream shop.
She's working hard at not eating it.
Ah, okay. Well, that's legit.
Considering she's online right now.
Yeah, I've never had a job where I could stop and be online. I mean, but thank you for being here, Robin.
You haven't had a new job.
Yeah, well, it's different times.
Yes,
than we used to.
Yes, Robin, Russ dropped out. He broke his piece, which is an automatic disqualification. So he has turned off his camera, but he's still here.
We think he's still here. I'm full screen, so I can't see the thumbnails to let you know if Russ is indeed still here.
Well, when you turn
Russ
off
could
your
still be
camera,
playing.
when you turn off your camera, we here, not in the
Audio.
control room, can't see.
Yeah.
Steve says some of us have to be online to work, Charlie.
I work online too. Well, at least on my computer.
And others of us are retired and we don't work at all.
Yeah.
Always little bitty cuts in there.
Steve C has joined it. Howdy, everybody. He said.
Hello, Mr. Combs.
The party's here. Hide your valuables.
Woohoo!
Tie it all down.
I think Doug is having some issues over there.
I'm having my back hurts. I can't feel my toes.
Greg
What bright idea was
says.
this?
Greg says Russ has gone to the hospital for stitches in his finger.
That is a joke, folks.
Yeah, you give Russ a hard time.
I don't know. Usually, about the only time Russ is silent for this long is when he's got himself a bowl of gumbo. Then he don't say squat.
Or a wife that's really chatty.
Oh yeah. She don't get crabby.
I said chatty, not crabby.
Oh, it sounded like
Trying
crabby.
to get me in trouble.
Yes, I am. So that she'll hit him in the back of the head with a candy bar or something.
Okay, I see what the deal is. I believe Russ is backstage, but I can't stop scrolling long enough to let him in. Is everybody willing to stop? Because my mouse fell on the floor and I got to go get it. Is anybody willing to stop so I can let him in? Notice how nobody answered?
You want us to stop? Go.
I mean, if we're being fair, I'm stopping for the sake of the show. Okay, thank you. Let me, my mouse fell on the floor, so I got to grab it.
Hurry up, Charles. Quit talking.
I'm working on it. Good Lord.
Are we
Yeah,
stopping
just
or not?
temporarily.
Yes.
Come on, I
for a
got
second.
caught in it.
I'm getting there. Sorry about this, Russ. I didn't know you
Frickin'
dropped
Russ.
out.
I don't know why you wanted him to stop already. Jerry's done.
You
Back
better
on.
be kidding. No, he's not. Don't do that. Okay, y'all can start again. Go, go, go.
Go,
Is he
go,
done or
gadget
not?
scroll. Oh,
We were
That's
wondering
right.
why you got so quiet, Russ.
Well, I didn't realize my microphone was working, but I'm using a little webcam, so it wasn't turned on. I
no.
was talking to y'all the whole time, getting a little aggravated. Nobody was responding.
Well, I was full screen, so I didn't see that you had dropped out.
Yeah, I did.
I had to take away that temptation of me reading the comments. So
I got you. It's all good. No, I just got just nothing more than a paper cut. I didn't really blood all over the place.
You don't.
Yeah, some of us bleed like a stuck hog if we
Yeah,
even
We
just
didn't used to. Something about this getting over 50 stuff.
yeah, that
Yeah, no kidding.
the backs of my hands
Russ,
bleed like a.
Russ don't even like ham.
You're right. I don't like ham.
Don't put
While
your
y'all
blade in
looking,
back.
I think I'm gonna just sit here and drink my little root beer.
Let alone ham.
All right, Doug, move my pilot holes.
What?
He has a
You moved my
tendency to do that.
He moved every dang one of them.
I didn't take them. I had a hard enough time finding my own pilot holes.
John
Just-
is going at a pretty dang good clip over there. Go ahead, Mark.
on a
Well,
on a
we
technical
expected that.
question, has anybody ever drilled more than one pilot hole in the
Yes.
same?
Oh yeah.
I definitely have.
Now, is that considered cheating or no?
No, it's usually a mistake.
Denise
But
says
there are
she's
times
sorry
I-
I'm at the hospital, but Denise, I'm in my shop.
There's times I try so hard not to miss the little bitty cuts that I've been known to forget to drill a pilot hole for a large cut.
There. If y'all want to see it, there it is.
Oh,
That
great!
is
Now we
my-
got to put up a trigger warning. Thanks, Russ.
It looks worse than it really is. Dude.
Man, it really is hard to tell. I think I'm going to lose, though.
I doubt it.
I don't.
Yeah, it's coming down to the wire, and it's still anybody's race
It's
here.
anybody's. It's anybody's. Y'all gonna be really close.
Game.
To me, it looks like John's closest. It's hard to tell, though.
Well, what gets me is, on top of the fact that y'all are moving along at a pretty good clip,
Oh yeah.
look at the quality.
Every one of y'all got a good project.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, yes, they are going through these patterns faster than they would normally, but still, look at the quality, man.
Yeah, we've only been going a little under 2 hours. We're going a lot quicker than I thought we would.
Yep.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, do you know how long it takes me to do a cut? You know how long it takes me to cut a pattern?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we timed
No,
John
we
with
know
a
how long it
calendar.
takes you to finish one. Oh, wait a minute. We don't know how long.
If we're going to point out the irony, John winning the last two proves he can finish projects.
Well, that
John
doesn't
did
mean
it.
that doesn't mean that they're stained or top coated or mounted or anything. That just means they're
Well,
cut
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
John painted them with
And
stain.
he has to rub it in and do it 10 minutes before everybody else.
Well, now, see, while we're on that topic, so far, I think the only one who has provided evidence of actually finishing one of these scroll offs has been Billy.
No,
Well, yeah.
What now, Russ?
Wes Balco has done that too.
Okay. Monica wants to know, do you have a wood preference?
Maple ply.
Baltic bird, maple
Oh,
fly,
bird.
Baltic bird is probably the best.
most common, yeah.
And it went up considerably since last time.
For larger pieces. For smaller pieces, I'll just do up some process some boards.
Who's protesting?
I didn't hear anybody protest.
I can't hardly hear. I thought John said somebody was protesting.
John was talking about
protesting the high
wood. So you
price
might
of
have
wood.
misheard.
Hey, Denise, we're having a heat wave. It's up to 36 here now.
Mercy sake.
That's 2 Celsius for those of you who follow that scale.
Mine actually says 78, but I bet your butt it ain't 78 out there. I think that thing is thoroughly wrong.
Okay, so 68 in my shop.
I have no idea what the temperature is.
I know it's so warm.
Yeah,
I had to turn
my
off the heater.
phone says 48. 30-degree difference.
Did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in again?
Yeah, I think John or Art might take this one. I can't tell. Possibly Doug. I can't tell who's doing what, Dag Blabbit.
You know, if you quit watching
Doug's
us,
looking good. And Jerry's
I don't-
looking good. You looking good.
I don't
John's
think
in the
I'm going
hat.
to win,
He's
though.
already done all the rest of it.
just keep working, Charles.
I'm working. Do you not see me working over here?
You're worried about what we're doing? No, I'm not.
I'm not worried. I'm just discussing.
Well, you should be very worried.
I am.
Right.
Wait, I just said I wasn't, didn't I?
Yep.
And I just found 2 pilot holes I missed.
Uh-oh.
Oh! You better hurry.
Denise says heat wave market was 17 last night and the night before. You know, I got to look, see what ours was. They're calling for 24 tonight with freezing fog, which is always fun.
Freezing fog is not fun.
Yeah. The password is sarcasm.
Well, that golf cart in another Christmas parade tonight.
All right.
And it's going to be cold.
Okay, we were at 19 last night, Denise.
I was doing holes I missed too, and I've gotten them now.
All right, some big holes.
I think Doug's going to beat y'all.
But
By a country mile.
What's that?
No, maybe
really,
not.
Uh-oh.
Did you break another blade?
yes.
It might be Jerry. Jerry might
Thank
beat y'all.
Thanks for pointing that out, Doug. Appreciate you.
But it could
Take-
be John.
Take a look at Art over there,
I'm
Russ.
looking at Art too.
Yeah,
Every dang one of y'all needs to take a break.
he's
We are not taking breaks for broken blades, mister.
Everybody but Charles take a 2-minute break.
That,
I'm the student learning, Mark.
Come on, where's the damn holes at?
I keep putting my blade through cuts I've already done, and I can't find the ones I haven't done.
well. That's
That's what I'm going through right now.
In other words, you wrong hole.
I wallered them out on the backside, one and all.
Thanks, Denise. It happened.
I can't feel my toes.
We hadn't heard of that.
I said that already.
I went through all my number 5. Now I'm at number 3s. So the blade. Never mind. Please, God, don't let John win.
Yeah. Steve,
Take me a break here and do this big cut.
yeah, I didn't have a thin enough piece of real wood that size, so I tried it. Come on, Charles. Team Charles. Oh, Team Charles. Come on.
I'm trying.
See there, by God, I'm on your side.
Thank you. I don't know what motive you got, but I'll take it.
Well,
You got a motive?
Go Team Art.
I need some support there.
What?
That
Support
comes
I
with
need
age.
some support.
You gonna win.
He needs
Support
a
I'm
man.
not gonna win.
I'm looking at it. I don't know. Looks like Jerry's working on that tap too. John, you better get busy.
I am not confident that I'm going to win. As long as John loses, I'll be happy. Sorry, John. I was real
Man,
discreet
that's
with
rough,
my
huh?
class.
What do you consider losing? Third or more?
Not finishing first.
That's losing.
I think, dagnabbit, I can't tell who's going to do what, but it ain't going to be me.
Yeah, all Doug's got to do is just throw up the pattern up there and with the laser on it, and we don't have to even cut nothing.
What did I do?
Good, man. Looks real good.
What are you talking about?
Take this one out of the oven.
He was saying all Doug's got to do is laser it out and doesn't have to cut nothing.
Yeah.
But it does let everybody know what it looks
Here,
like.
look, I'm doing 1/4 inch this time.
Yeah, if you've been on 1/8, you've been done already.
That's right. I got heckled for doing it last time, so I'm using 1/4 inch.
Oh. Herb says John is on the last 3 cuts.
Uh-oh.
No freaking way.
Uh-oh.
No freaking way.
Uh-oh.
You break another blade?
No,
Up the
I'm
game.
saying there's no freaking way John only has 3 cuts left.
No, you got more than that.
I think Herb may be trying to stir the pot a little bit.
Yeah,
He's been known to do that.
He's trying to light a fire under your tail end.
Well, I've already taken a bunch of Dr. Pepper breaks and cigarette breaks, so I don't expect to win.
Here we go.
Not if you do that.
Well, a fella's got to have Dr. Pepper. Just saying.
You know what excuses are like, right?
Sounds like
Everybody
trash.
got one.
I'm not making
Everyone
excuses. I'm
got
telling
one.
you.
He's just trying to
telling
get
the truth.
these.
It's John that's got to be dethroned, not me, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there is a thing called bragging rights, Charles.
I know this.
Wow.
John has made us well aware.
No.
Sounds like an
I'm
adult.
talking about if
I think Jerry's going to get this one.
It's possible. I can't tell. Everybody's in a different spot.
I don't consider it a throne, Charles. I consider it a high horse.
Okay. Whatever's got you up above everybody else. I think Art or Jerry's going to get it. I can't tell.
I'm not going to get it.
Greg says the excuses are
sure,
getting
yeah.
thick, and I'm saying just wait, Greg. You haven't.
I
even
said they were
heard
like
the smoke
balls.
yet.
You implied now that you said it. So much for family friendly. I'm quite confident I'm not coming in first, but I'm okay with that.
Well, damn. Somebody's got to do it.
I know. I'm just saying I don't think it'll be me, by God.
Everybody's saying the same thing. I'm not going to win it. Don't sound like nobody wants it.
Should I stop?
You know, dude.
So Charles can win?
That'll better my odds. No, you don't have to quit.
Doug, just keep recutting the ones you've already cut.
I didn't
Like
cut
this?
those real fast.
You don't got to stop. Just yeah. There you go. That'll work. Using that pulse generator on the toes you can't feel.
Yeah. My toe is twitchy.
How can you tell if you can't feel it?
Yeah, I think either Jerry or Art's going to get this one. I can't tell.
Because he can feel the toenails rubbing against his heel.
Jerry's just way too quiet.
The silent deadly type.
He's focused on the project. He's doing what he has to do. Cruising right along. Him and Art both.
Oh,
Yep. I'm anything but quiet. You're welcome.
that's a bad. You didn't step right into that one, did you?
Never do, sir.
We sure you did.
Just
I think it's between Doug and Charles.
I don't know. See, Art focused
Maybe
on the
Jerry.
detail. Art focused on the detail first.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's got a little bit more detail to go, and then he's got the larger cuts, and those are going to go fairly fast.
yeah, I did the larger cuts first to make
Right,
me
I
think
know
that.
It looks like John took a more pragmatic approach and kind of went with quadrants,
Big word.
but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I know that's what a lot of people did with the butterfly.
Everybody has their own technique and their own preference. I know Charles likes to start with the eyeball for some reason, and that's,
Well,
It's all
except for
pretty.
this one, I started with the background, but then I went to the eyes.
oh,
I started on the
Started with the
glasses.
eyes. I went out first. Oh, wait a minute. I did. I went
Yeah, I
out
was about to
first.
say there, Russ, you did. I didn't want to rub it in or nothing.
Yeah, I'd have went out faster
Much.
than I did, and let's put it that way.
Yeah, I started with with his face.
You know, he said something. What did he say?
He started with the face, John did.
Okay.
Robin says,
Background in the face.
I
right?
started with his face.
Robin says, are you guys still cutting?
Unfortunately,
No,
Well-
imagination.
Five of the 6 are.
Yeah.
No, it's in the rise.
Are you still online at work?
Yes, they're still cutting. The question is, are you still working?
he is still working.
Steve says, no, Robin, you're just dreaming. This is all a dream. This is nothing but a dream. Welcome to my nightmare.
Where the dream will be.
I ran out of breath, sorry.
Thank God.
Kiss
I
it.
thought you stepped on a cat's tail.
There was John with the woo-woos.
I was going somewhere else with that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Carlos, I
No.
can't talk. Who sings that?
More like a vice grip, maybe.
That's my song. Nice try, though. Don't tell my heart I ache it break your heart. Just don't make it understand.
I don't understand why that song got so popular.
Me neither. But it usually makes John do the woo part. So I had to do it.
Come on.
I don't know. We're coming down to the wire here on a few. Chris Nealon wants to know who's in the lead. I
No
think
clue.
it's a little bit of a toss-up right at the moment.
It's
I
not
think Charles
Russ.
is in the lead, but I think John is right there.
I think John's ahead of
I
me.
think John's got you by a little bit, maybe.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
so.
That's what he does.
But don't count Doug out because he's
Doug's moving
Hey,
along.
Charles, is this lightning bolt a David Bowie tribute on the top of his hat?
Sure. Oh, I just caught that.
Why are we counting me out?
No, I say we're not counting you out
No,
because
not
Oh,
yet. You
okay.
have it all.
appearances
You might win.
are appearances can be deceiving.
I don't know. Jerry had his flat shirt on. He better start kicking in that extra speed.
And why have you got 1 tooth? Is this like a redneck Santa?
Sure. It's a banner.
A what?
He's got 1 tooth. He's a 1 tooth redneck Santa.
No, redneck Santa'd be
Notice
wearing
that?
sunglasses.
Mark, you got something to write the time
Riding a
down?
Harley.
Do I have something to write the time down? Well,
Yeah, when they win, they don't call out. You call out the time and write it down. So
okay, well, I do now.
Okay. So whoever wins first, you just say they're done, and you clock the time on the clock there,
Oh, okay.
and you put their name so they can.
I'm done. Just kidding.
You're
Just
lying.
wanted to scare the
You
crap
are,
out of
you, you are in this town.
Yeah, we
I've heard
All
that
right,
before.
that just adds 10 minutes. to your
Pulling
time.
one out from underneath the table don't count, Charles.
That's a 2-minute. That's a 2-minute penalty for.
Yeah, 2-minute
doing
penalty.
that.
Misleading.
Put him in the penalty box.
I just wanted to see if anybody's heart skipped a beat.
No,
Well,
I knew you were lying.
No,
really.
excuse me.
Hey, Doug's real close. I think Doug's closer than John. I can't tell where Art's at.
Well, Doug went halfway through with his laser. It made it quicker. Just kidding, Doug.
I did not.
Just kidding.
Sure, could have, well.
Yeah?
Plenty of people watching. We appreciate you.
20 people rocking and they want to go more. Baby, I don't know what you got. That
can't feel my toes.
This place is hot. So glad you made it. Thank you.
Somebody needs to get Doug some instinct socks for Christmas so we don't have to hear this.
Oh, I can't feel my toes because of how I'm sitting on this stool. It's cutting circulation off down my leg.
I know the feeling.
You know, if you lowered it, navigator size death.
Yes, Steve, I am singing to you. Done it all for you. See, I don't sing good, but I sing loud.
That's all that counts, right?
But I figure freedom of speech includes volume, so, you know. Uh-oh.
pretty sure I run my blade through my thumb more than once here.
Okay.
Don't do that, Doug.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Okay.
No blood, it don't count.
We'll send you a sympathy card later.
Sympathy card? Oh.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm sorry about your injury, sir.
Right? I think it's where I'm holding it to get it in here. So I'm just pressing it through my thumb, I think.
Identifying the problem is the first step to recovery. Chris Nealon says, I will never make another cutting board from Purdue. Ah, you've discovered that the sanding dust likes to get into the grain of other colors, I see.
Wow. Didn't a butterfly have 200 cuts?
I don't remember, but it felt like 3,000.
Nope.
What? I thought John said done. I like to crap myself.
I think he said no.
I think John's doing the perimeter. I think he's about to
Mark,
win.
what is one of your favorite songs by Queen?
One of my favorite songs by Queen? Oh,
yeah.
That's a hard one because there's
That's low. Uh-oh.
How about We Are the
Another one bites
Champions?
the Dutch.
We Are the
Pattern's coming off
Champions.
right now.
Pattern's
John,
coming
we are
off
the
now.
champions.
John is done.
Holy hell, John!
Yeah, so my pattern's coming off.
What I meant was congratulations. Something's wrong.
217.30.
Mother
Oh,
PP.
okay. It's after the patterning is all the way off?
Yeah, no, I was just when you finish.
No, it's when you're done cutting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, then that
pattern
was
doesn't
217.01.
Okay then.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it does.
John's
really
done.
matter.
That's all that matters.
Says
Yeah.
the guy who brags for 3 months.
Four now, Charles.
Some of them come down to the second mark, so you have to why I said put the seconds in.
Oh, you know what?
You forgot a cut, didn't you?
You know what? I
You didn't cut
even
the
have a
outside?
backer for it too already. No, I didn't.
Ah,
He already has a backer for
Outside
it.
there's like a border on there.
that's sweet.
Congratulations.
Congrats, John. Look at you go, John. John won.
Hey, John.
Congratulations. Nice work, John. LOL. Chris
Hey,
Nealon
John.
clarified. No, his hands are red.
Wait,
a
I'm
one-piece
gonna
cutting
tap
board.
you now.
Okay.
This is number 4, John.
I,
He's done one 4 times.
Nancy has joined
Charles,
us.
you gonna come in second or is Doug?
no, he did had won 4 times. He won 3 times. So me and him are
Yeah,
tied.
but one was a carryover, so
Hey,
he's
Nancy,
still a
how's it going?
champion.
Yeah, but a carryover ain't a victory.
Connie
Ain't a
says
lot.
congrats. Herb says, see, I told you. Team
it
John.
If you're if you're playing round robin sports, a default or a no game.
He wins, but he's got the weakest internet.
Yeah, his internet was doing fine until he went. Love that.
Well, that run on that scroll saw made the hamster run faster on the treadwheel, and now it's taking a break.
He's worn the plumb out. Jerry, are you done?
No,
Oh,
I couldn't find my blades.
Steve says, and that's why you don't have a blue wrench, Herb.
who was that to?
To Herb from Steve C.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't have a blue wrench.
Unbelievable, man. I could see 3 or 4 cuts ahead, but come on.
Now, Steve Nealon over at Harney Media says it's impressive, but I still think it's more impressive that the ones who don't scroll all the time are doing so well.
I agree, 100%.
Now, there's a lot to be said for that.
Doug and Jerry being the ones I'm referring to.
So, John, allow us to, whittle all over your
Yeah, but I'm not the
bonfire
one
there
stopping
for
them
a
from
while.
scrolling all the time.
Now, what color are you going to stain that backer, John?
I'm red.
Red?
I'm gonna stain mine trash can.
I think I'm gonna go Cabernet red.
Cabernet. Oh,
I'm about-
getting particular now.
I'm about to pull a Charles.
Throw it away.
I can't. It won't go in the hole. Oh, there.
Close
It was
your
bent.
left eye.
Mine will
It
probably
was
be in the
bent.
trash, but not during the show because I don't want to be called last.
You can be the second loser.
Yeah, there you go. See?
How's it going, Art?
All right.
Hey, next time, John, you're the comment reader. That's not a reflection on you, Mark.
Yeah, I don't know any other way to take it, Charles. I want you
Well,
to know
because-
that I'm smiling on the outside, but emotionally I'm devastated.
Well,
right
it's
now.
mainly because I don't want to hear John for another month.
Well, it's too late for that. You're
I
gone.
know.
And you can rest assured if he don't, I will.
It just blows me away how far ahead he wins. I don't get it. There's envy in there somewhere, but I don't.
And 4 pepper break.
That's true. I did take some breaks.
Well, not only that, he didn't break as many blades.
This is true. He's deep.
He wasn't trying to read comments.
Well, at least my loss is explained. I can't vouch for anybody else.
What? You want to lodge a complaint?
No. My loss is explained by all my stopping and reading comments and drinking and smoking.
Breaking blades every other minute.
Mark that said that. I disagreed with him.
Yeah, but let me ask you all this question. How many of you got yours sold?
Not me. I suck at selling.
Mine's sold. I ain't done yet.
Kiss it. I mean, congratulations. Sorry, my autocorrect is really bad.
What's that? Your autocorrect?
There we go.
Yep.
Come on, in the hole. There it is.
Ah, there you go.
I broke three blades. 3 blades.
So there you go.
3 blades, Herb.
I won.
I broke 5.
Charles broke 3 blades before we got done with the eyes.
Oh, hush. Yeah. We could have a dang preacher in here for the comment reader. They'd still smack talk me. But I'm all right. I'm good.
You're assuming you don't, brother.
Well, I'm an ordained preacher, but or minister, but I meant like.
Lord, help us all.
Nancy,
Yeah, I love you too, Art.
Join us one day.
Nancy says, I can't wait to join you guys one day. Well, Nancy, get your bad self over here on this program.
Yeah, we do
and
need a
commence
replacement
the
for John.
I'm kind of disappointed. He might have won, but he only beat me by about 20 holes.
I can't tell how many he beat me by. There's too many dang little things. He's still.
So far, he's beat you by about 6 minutes.
Hush. I'm not the only one.
Even if I beat you by 1 hole, I'll still win.
I know, but there's other people that are still scrolling, but I'm the one that gets the crap.
Everybody there is still scrolling.
Yeah. So why am I the one getting all the bills? Thank you.
I'm just
No,
a
no, no.
student.
That's not quite how it was.
I'm
I'm the student. He said
Well, I
you
got-
don't know how many he's beat you by.
Oh,
That's
Well, I gotta play the victim.
About 8 minutes now. I mean,
I got to play the victim somehow, Russ. Work with me here.
Because you're the most fun to bust on, Charles.
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
Yeah.
That is such news to me.
Yeah.
I definitely got the ear popping off, but nothing's broken yet.
Uh-oh.
Mike said, "Don't worry, Charles. You'll still get a participation trophy."
Pat on the back, a hearty well done, and a copy of the home game.
I'll probably be the dang one that designs it.
Me and John were the only ones to win.
Yeah, seriously, Charles, you got a free pattern out of it. What more do you want?
Oh, that's money right there.
John was the first one to win, and I was the first one to be disqualified for breaking.
My
I
God.
won too.
I'll be the first one booed off the stage.
Now. All right, we're seeing who. Oh, Charles has only got about 4 or 5 more.
No, I got more than that.
Okay.
But thanks for that boost, whatever you call
Well,
it.
I was trying to count them, but it's a little hard to see.
Art's cruising right along.
There's a
He's
lot
getting
down
real
that tier.
close.
15 down there.
Doug's getting real close. Can't tell from Jerry. Most of his is off the screen.
I have about 20 more cuts.
Doesn't look like that much.
I've also modified
Oh,
mine,
Jerry's
so I'm
screen's frozen for me.
disqualified.
Oh, there he
You
is.
modified it?
I got no border.
No, you're
Yeah, I
fine.
see
I'm
that.
still going.
That's only 2 cuts or so. Yeah, I've got 20 cuts. They're a little bitty, but there's 20 of them.
The short answer, Greg, is yes.
What was the question?
Did John win again?
Yes.
You don't want to know.
Well, at least Charles could admit it.
I never did admit it.
The short answer is yes. The
I was
long
hoping
answer,
one of you stud puppies would freaking dethrone them. Sorry, go ahead, Mark.
the long answer is hell yeah.
You know how you get like sick of Tom Brady winning in football? You know, that's where I'm at with John. God love you, John, but good God.
Nancy
Or-
wants to know what happened to Russ.
You know Tom Brady.
He,
Tom Brady's a goat, right?
Yeah.
yeah, well, he's not winning this year. He's on the Buccaneers sucking.
Nancy, I got disqualified for breaking a piece, so I took myself out of it. That's the way it goes.
He cut himself, dude.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Cut myself too.
Russ has got to be one of 4 people I know that's ever cut themselves on a stroll saw.
Eli
Yeah, well, that ain't my
Escojedo,
first
Carl
go around.
Jacobson.
Right after we had a discussion about, oh, it's one of the safest.
It is.
Yeah.
I got a paper cut. That's all it was.
Yeah, but it's all relative because if he'd have been using a bandsaw with a resawing blade,
That'd be a little more vicious.
you'd be
My-
calling
my
him
fingers
lefty
wouldn't have
right
been around
now.
the blade.
Somehow I spit on my piece when I was blowing the dust away. What's up
Well,
with that?
don't do
Somehow.
that.
Usually when you're blowing and water is in your mouth,
Yeah.
you have spit.
Not as bad. Not as bad, yeah, though.
I mean, just me talking here, but I wouldn't do that, Charles.
Well, them folks out there that are tooth challenged know what it's like. You don't have as much to stop that spit. That sounded. Never mind. Oh, la la la.
You're not
Yeah,
helping
good right.
yourself.
I never do.
Now, Charles, you just gotta learn how
I'm
to
about
swallow.
like Robin. I don't know. Never mind.
That did not go unnoticed, Jerry.
What?
Nothing.
No, tell me, did he break the blade or something?
That too.
Yeah, that too.
Well, why don't you just tell us?
I'm not reading that, Steve.
Good Lord on a stick. What is Steve doing now?
Making Charles look.
Oh yeah, we definitely. Okay.
That's what Jerry said too, basically.
Uh huh.
Ah, I was being polite.
Uh huh. I got about 14 more little bitty cuts. Well, 6 decent sized cuts. The rest of them are little bitty.
See, they're
It's
just too
all
many
right
small
to
ones
be
for
itty
me.
bitty.
Over by his left lens and at the part of the hat. Little bitty cut.
It's all right to be little bitty.
It's all right. Be little bitty. Just ask Doug, because it's a pity. Sorry.
I mean, I can verify that. My ex-sister-in-law was a little bitty.
Who broke the blade?
Well, it came loose. That's not good.
No, Steve, that wasn't a broken blade. It just came loose from the clamp. So you don't drink for that. You just take a sip.
Well, if you're looking for a drink, you're going to find it in the stew.
Some of us don't wait for y'all to break a blade.
Yeah, some of us just drink when we're thirsty. That's what I do. By
Yep.
God.
Don't give a damn about your blade.
For real.
Give us a shout when you're on your last cut so I can keep track of time.
Okay. Yeah, because after these next two, my other ones are microscopic, so you won't be able to tell.
I tried to give you a heads up there, Mark.
I know you did, and I didn't recognize it, and that's to my shame.
Shame.
And I hung my head for a good solid 60 seconds just to acknowledge the shame that I felt that I didn't get John's. Jesus.
Shane Backer.
Okay, now you're just flexing, John.
John's not undefeated. I won the first 3.
What would be worse? Do you guys want me to do a frame for it now before everybody else finishes?
Oh, hush.
Well, he's already staining it, so what the hell?
Charles, point of correction. You lost the very first one.
That was not a group scroll off. That was me and Shaylee.
That was still called a scroll off.
That was not a group scroll off.
That was the first one.
Let me enjoy my little bitty victories, dag blabbit.
You know, go to the bathroom. Yeah, I think that air blow is actually working. That was broken.
Steve C. wants to know what the plaque reads, John.
Oh, the little plaque says Charles Deering, Woodface.com.
Oh, okay.
What the hell is he talking about?
He cut out the credits for the pattern.
Oh.
And he's got it sitting there on his sample.
Well, thank you, John. I didn't even notice that.
He was too busy crying.
Hush! Dag blabbing. Y'all make it hard not to cuss.
Who dropped out? Looks like John dropped out. Oops.
Disqualified. His internet snap. We can't see he was actually there.
I'll take it.
I told him to feed
That's
that
the one he
hamster.
pulled out of the oven.
It's fine, just my camera.
Oh, okay.
I got 3 more cuts for the record.
Okay. Three more cuts for the record. Two
Is your
more
personal
cut for
record,
the
though,
tape.
right?
Nobody?
It's a
Doug's
tough
over
crowd,
there
I'm
with the
telling you,
drill.
Mark.
I'm serious.
One from
I got nothing but
show.
crickets.
Final cut, Mark. Get ready to look at the clock.
Final cut. Ready?
And Jerry come in second to last.
Done.
All right. 235.20.
What was mine? What was mine? 217.
217.01.
Well, at least I didn't. Never mind.
18 minutes.
18 minutes?
That's how much he beat you by.
John's not allowed to be in them anymore. I got a blister from this crap. You believe that?
I got blisters
Last
on
one
my
for us,
fingers.
6 minutes, wasn't it? No.
Hey, John, if you don't mind, let's me and you turn off our cameras so people can see the progress of everybody that's still scrolling. And you too, Russ, if you don't
No,
mind.
they want to see mine on. They want to see
Alright.
the winner. They
All
want
right.
to see the winner.
That means I have to get off.
Yeah, if Russ turns off his camera, he loses audio as well.
Yeah,
That's
so I'm going to
true.
go ahead and cut off.
No, we're good, Russ. We're good.
Yeah, nobody needs to see this up close.
Make up your mind, man.
I hit stop camera and it didn't stop. I guess since I'm the host of the show, it won't let me stop my camera.
Nope.
So I'll just nothing's working. I'm hitting solo layout on people, and it won't work.
Close your left eye. You got the right mouse?
Yeah, it's the only mouse. Dang, that blister kind of hurts actually. But anyway,
Is it turned on?
yes, it's turned on. That's why we're here.
Is it? No, he meant your mouse.
Oh, yes.
No, I meant your mouse.
Did you try unplugging
Yeah,
it
the
and
little
plugging
red
it back in again?
No. I guess I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, it won't let me control anything. So we're stuck with what we're looking at.
Steve C says you're not going back. You're not going to back yours with a stained backer board there, Chuck.
No, sir. It'll probably end up in a pile when I'm done.
Not unless you filled it. I think I'm going to
Well, we
have to
lost
do all my
Russ.
winning projects and just have them up behind me now, eh?
Yeah, like
The Wall of Fame.
yeah, Wallow fame. That's funny right there.
And you know what? On tonight's show, I might just make my belt now.
Uh-oh, Reggie.
Well, last time I was behind Doug and Jerry. Now I'm in front of them, so I'm going to brag a little bit. I mean, go team. I have never gotten a blister from scrolling.
Art's making pretty good time there.
Everybody's
He is.
making good progress, by golly.
Yeah, I've been
But
kind of
yes.
keeping a quiet eye on her. Well, not so quiet eye on her. It's cruising right along.
I think Jerry's only got a handful of cuts left. Am I right, Jerry?
Yeah, it's not too many. I got to do some of this arm, but that's it.
I got lots of
Yeah.
cuts left.
You doing all right there, Doug? You doing okay?
No, I'm not.
Doug
think
has
I-
been having some
Yeah.
blade problems, but
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
that's kind of slowed him
You
down
gotta
here
get one of these
lately.
Excaliburs, eh?
Who, me?
No. On a serious note, I'm sorry for your bad luck, Doug, because it does get frustrating.
Oh, well.
But we're all here for the fun and camaraderie and crap, blah, blah.
Trash talk.
Yeah, so that
Cutting up.
D6 goes is definitely on Doug's end.
What was that, John?
That D6 closer is definitely on Doug's end.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
It still sounds like a D4 outside pushing around half of the backyard.
It's hard to tell the progress of Jerry and Art because Doug, having used the laser, everything was already dark.
I'm already done.
I mean, everybody's almost done. I just can't tell because they're not as close up.
Yeah, it's coming down to the wire.
Yeah.
Jeff, I don't break this damn blade.
I think Doug has a few more detail cuts to do than the others.
I think most of what Doug has left is the hand.
Yeah. And the space between his beard and his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the hand.
I can't tell on Jerry and Art. I think Art is working on the hand area.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta, yeah, just a little bit here and up at the top of the hat there. I gotta get that. So. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in. My earbuds puked on me and I had to put them back in the charger.
I think Art has maybe 4 or 5 cuts left. I can't tell. Can you confirm or deny, Art?
He's not gonna.
He's spoken.
He's spoken.
Mine's going to sit in the pile, Nancy. I can't speak for everybody else, but Nancy's asking what are we going to do with our project.
I keep all
And
projects.
Denise is asking.
Ugly.
I'm pretty sure
Denise
Charles is filing his in the 86 file.
Essentially, yeah. Denise wants to know how many stitches Russ got. I don't know if Russ is still with us. No, Russ has left us. Mark and John and me are, well, I'm still on the screen. It won't let me disappear, but Mark and John are both still here.
We've been put in timeout.
Yeah. It must be a hosting thing. Then again, I also tried to solo screen Doug and the other participants, Doug, Art, and Jerry, but it won't let me.
Yeah, Russ didn't get any stitches. He just nicked himself with the blade.
I'm blooded.
Yep.
I feel like, I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like we've all had fun so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, John won again, freaking Robin. How many minutes was John ahead of me? 16?
18.
Golly. That's embarrassing.
Don't try and church it up there, Charles.
Jerry, don't you have some
Charles.
scrolling to do? What,
Charles,
John?
you gotta start doing more live stuff.
Yeah.
Are you saying because I'm out of practice or something?
Sounded like it.
What I heard.
Well, with all the friendliness, I can't imagine why I won't do more live. I'm kidding.
This is supposed to be motivating. This is supposed to be uplifting.
Yeah, it is.
Well, then.
I wanted
If you
everybody
win.
to uplift John's butt off of the throne.
You're gonna have to try harder, Charles.
Yeah, apparently.
See, it's easy for me to say because I don't scroll at all. So I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm just like totally here for a while.
I'm not ashamed of anybody. I think everybody has done very well today.
Mm-hmm.
John, are you planning on going live tonight?
Scroll off till the end. Sure.
All right.
Hey, I made that song up.
I gotta start working on a thumbnail.
John
Just thinking about 10 minutes.
Oh, that's
you mute me.
So for the sake of keeping up, amount of actual victories, me and John are tied.
And not a
Wait,
single
what scroll off number is
fuck
this?
was given.
This is number 6. I won the first
And
three.
I have
You won the
4.
last 4.
John's
have
still
4.
counting that one.
No, the one that got canceled is not a victory. You just carried over. Yeah, yes,
I carried over my
yes.
championship belt, so technically I have 4.
But amount of scroll offs won was 3.
All right, you guys go to your rooms.
No. I'm standing firm on this one, by God. I need every little help I can get.
Who's got a tape measure?
Bill.
Go to your room, boys.
Okay. Yeah, but if I go to my room, the broadcast goes with me. We have 18 people watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to this channel as well as the Facebook group, Scroll Offs and More, titled the same. Thank you, Denise.
Done.
All right.
Art is done.
2:45.
Am I last?
No.
Who's all scrolling?
Between you and Jerry.
Jerry.
Oh. No, I'm last. I can't find the holes. So.
Good job, Art.
But I will double
Way to
check
go, Art.
this round.
Okay. 10 minutes, 16 seconds behind Charles. All right.
Let's see.
Oh.
Greg.
Jerry, I got a question for you.
What?
Do you have packing tape on your pattern, or do you use shelf liner?
Oh,
It is full size.
Picture paper.
hey, Charles.
Yes.
I used this timer thing that you told me about.
I need you to talk louder than a duck. I can't hear you.
You know that
Mute duck.
timing
Mute duck for a second.
machine?
I still can't hear you. Do I know what?
Is it too loud in there?
Okay, now talk. Now talk while nobody's cutting.
You know that timer
Charles,
you
mute
told
duck.
me about that I bought?
Yeah.
I reset it. It took me 1 hour and 14 minutes.
Yeah, I haven't reused mine. I need to.
So it's not bad for the student.
I don't think you listened, John.
Thank you, Chris. And what did you say, John? I know.
I told you didn't listen.
Just mute Doug so you can hear everybody talking.
I'm not important no more.
Did you ever?
Oh.
Probably.
Okay, now what were you saying?
There you
That's
go.
what you were saying? That is not personal, Doug.
Yeah.
It's just you're
Yeah,
a
you
lot
can
of
hear
squealing.
Art.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris. And Denise says, good job, Art.
Yeah, Doug's mic picks up everything.
Yeah, and that's not personal, Doug. Seriously. It's just hard to hear around you.
The automatic gain on it does catch some of it, but not all of it. Mike wants to know, why does Charles Santa have the look like he just saw Donner and Blitzen doing something inappropriate?
Because I scrolled it correctly and John did something wrong. I'm kidding. That's all I can come up with. I don't know. The way I designed it. That one on the website is called Santa in Shock or Santa Shocked or something like that. There's a version of this also in a novel.
Santa Shocker.
John, go to your room. But that was funny.
Oh my.
Oh my.
$21 watching now and 23 thumbs up. Thank you all for hitting that button. While you're down there, hit that little subscribe button. Then ring that little bell right next to the subscribe button. And make sure you have your notifications turned on. Then you'll get a notification the next scroll off. One of us has to do it.
Yeah, we do appreciate everybody taking the time out to be here.
Yep. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, feel free to put them in the chat.
We have gained 4 subscribers just today.
All right.
And we were at 78 subscribers before we started this, and we're at 86. So
All right.
that's not too shabby by God.
Leonard Davis says that looks good.
I can't tell where Doug or Jerry are in their amount of cuts because I can't zoom in on them.
Fred
never mind.
says, Fred Taylor says, are you sure that Doug is doing the same pattern?
Yes. Yes, he is. He just, yeah. I want to say Jerry's in the lead, but I cannot tell. I genuinely cannot.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
All right. And the only difference is Jerry did not add a border to his, but that's only what? 1, 2, 3 cuts. 4, 5. Actually, that's about 5 cuts. So, Doug, you have to win. we can. What were you giggling about over there?
Nothing. I'll tell you after we're done.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and be fair and unmute Doug and let somebody try to talk.
There we
Welcome
go.
back, Doug.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Good.
I have never in my life gotten a blister from scrolling.
I got one.
Yes, you have. Right there.
I've gotten calluses, but never this.
See, you're getting that's further proof you're out of practice. Your hands are getting soft. You got to toughen them bad boys up.
No, these have always been tough from the knurled knob on the saw.
Mm-hmm.
Good lordy.
Got to toughen them hands up to getting back to work.
And this is not to call out in a negative way, but Tim Johnson and Leslie Regal were going to be here too. I'm not sure why they didn't, but it's all right. We all scroll offs are open to anybody and everybody.
Anybody and everybody with a scroll saw.
Yeah, with a scroll saw.
Yeah.
And we have over 100 members in the Facebook group. I guess some of them might just be there to follow along. I'm not sure, but we'd like to have a revolving group of strollers that, they can force anybody.
Is it just me, or are Doug and Jerry cutting the same piece right now?
Quite possible, but Jerry just finished whatever he was cutting.
Oh, okay.
And I think Doug still has the background, which we have to. Well, how do we judge that? Because Jerry doesn't have the background.
Yeah, like
I mean,
said,
if we're being honest,
I'm last place because I cut my background off. But I thought it looked better, so
no, hey, whatever you want to do. But yeah, if they came down to the last cut, as far as judging who came in what place, since Jerry doesn't have that frame around it, it'll be 2 to 4 cuts behind.
JJ wants to know, doesn't the arm on Jerry's saw stay up on its own?
It's supposed to. Jerry may just need to adjust it.
yeah, it's just loose again.
Yeah, it's just procrastination on doing it. But yeah, it can be done.
No, I do it every time.
Oh, it might be wearing out from the little parts in there.
Password is Loctite.
Yeah, I'm having a real hard time finding holes. All right.
I'm proud of everybody in here because everybody went at a pretty dang good pace.
Where'd John go?
He's still here. He just doesn't have his camera on.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why, but I cannot solo anybody and I cannot turn my camera off.
You used to.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Might have to go out and come back in, Charles. I don't know.
I was afraid that would end the live stream.
Yeah. Always a concern.
Yeah, I didn't want to take the chance.
Take a chance on me.
Oh, no, Abba.
I agree.
No, Abba.
I agree.
Oh, Lordy. Look. Supposed to get into the spirit. Oh, jingle bells.
The spirit of radio.
Look, I forgot another one.
Something like that.
Found another one I missed.
I missed 2, and I've had veneer pop off, but luckily nothing broke.
Yeah, I got lots of veneer popping off.
Robin says she's still here. Steve Nealon says John falls out of his lives all the time without shutting them down. That's true.
Yes, he does.
That's true. I think other than the background, Doug and Jerry are neck and neck. I can't tell who's where.
I can't find the hole. So
let me ask you a question about that, Doug. I just watched you drill that pilot hole. Could it be because the drill bit isn't going all the way through that piece of wood, or just the very tip of it is?
Not that one, anyways.
Okay.
I drilled all the rest of them on wood.
Fred, I failed you. I came in second. Fred Taylor says, does portrait and landscape make a difference? It only really makes a difference in the size or proportions, if anything. This one's only about 1 inch off of square. I think it's slightly wider than it is tall. It was about 12 by 11 or 11 by 10. I don't remember.
It's a possibility that didn't go all the way through, but I think I got the end of my blade is screwed up. I don't know. Where is that hole? Oh, yeah, it's all the way through. But we'll make sure anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all. I thought you meant in general, Fred. All of these are landscape, but only by 1 inch. Otherwise, they're almost square.
Yeah, that's also has to do with the camera angle there, Fred. When Doug flips it around, you'll see that it looks taller.
Mine's 12 and a half by 11 and a half.
Did you just finish, Jerry? Oh, he forgot to pilot hole.
No.
Wait, did he say, yep, I can't hear Jerry?
No, he didn't say anything over here, but it looks good.
Pilot hole.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry, Jerry.
Drilling.
Just wanted to give credit where credit was due. And Steve is saying Doug's camera has a fisheye.
That's no way to talk about Doug. Come on.
But it's also a sharp angle on the camera, but yeah.
No way to talk about this.
My phone. Come on, guys.
Yeah, Fred was on Team Charles, and I came in second. I failed you, but my God, I tried.
Yeah, we're better. Straight lines. I'll fix it up, though.
And for those that don't know, Art's preferred blade is flat. He was using a ferrule this time.
Yeah, this is what? 1, 2. My 4th one.
Robin says, Billy said, good luck. Sorry, I just saw it now. Been so busy at work. Said a long time ago. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Robin. See, you can tell the people that plan on keeping their piece around. They're sanding and backing and all that. I'm just leaving mine sitting here. It'll sit in the pile, I promise you.
Sure as I'm sitting here.
Wish I had enough money to waste on that plywood.
Excuse me.
I'm kind of doing it right now. Ow!
Take a drink if you're so inclined.
Right.
We are about a minute and a half away from 3 hours.
It took way longer than I was expecting.
I'm going to change this, though.
There are other Santa designs on woodenvisions.com if you're so inclined. One of them is kind of inappropriate as the middle finger sticking up.
Santa Claus doing the middle finger.
Well, yeah, it's like, here's your freaking Christmas card.
Oh, yeah.
This one was kind of had a tinge of humor to it because he looked shocked. But yeah.
You pull it out of the bottom
Denise says, well, my phone is at 50%. Going to go for now. What?
Bye.
Almost at Winco. Thanks for dropping by, Denise. JJE says, Art, do you work in your basement or garage?
Bedroom. In the bedroom.
He's in the bedroom. Denise says, good luck to the rest. Thank you, Denise. I will pass it on. Bye, Denise.
You know what's wrong?
You got the blade in backwards?
I got it upside down. Yeah.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
Why is it doing that?
For those that don't know, all that does with the spiral is it makes the fuzzies on top instead of the bottom.
It pulls the veneer right off of it.
Yeah, that too.
I just got to practice a little more on the straight lines.
Yeah, there again, Art is used to flat blades.
Well, I can fix it later, but I got all the holes cut out. Didn't break nothing. Again. That's good.
This is, for those that haven't watched all the scroll off, this is one of the more detailed pieces we've done.
Yeah, I thought they were too easy for us at the beginning.
Approximately 219 cuts on this one.
Yeah, I wish I could have done that. Welcome sign with you. I could use the flat blade on that one.
I was about to say,
better.
Well, I guess it looks all right, doesn't it?
Yes.
Kick my butt yet, Jerry?
Yeah. Hey, that's the longest I ever went without a cigarette.
It's bad for you.
Well, my dumb butt stopped to smoke and drink Dr. Pepper. I could have beat John. I'm just kidding, John. I got my butt. No, 18 minutes. That's embarrassing. But congratulations, you earned it.
That was nothing.
Look at John being all humble. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I did it for the fun of it.
Yeah, that's what majority of us are doing. A couple of us, it might be personal. I hate to say it. I did want to see John get dethroned, but hey, he won. What can you do, huh?
I thought Jerry was going to get him.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I got done before Jerry.
I'm surprised I can't find the holes again.
My gut wants to smack talk, but it won't because I'm sweet.
I almost beat the teacher.
You can go ahead, Charles.
No, it was aimed at Jerry.
Oh.
Jerry almost had John last time.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. That's why I'm surprised I got done before him because he was pretty fast.
I really think I should change that blade about half an hour ago.
Well, I didn't start out too good. You know what I did? I dropped the wood on the blade before I even got it to the hole, and it busted it in half.
Yeah. Herb is asking, question for John, what are you? I know what his answer is going to be. Go ahead.
Herbie stirring crap again.
I am a champion. I am a champion.
Maybe we'll have to find some experts throw solars to go up against John.
I do have the power to mute John. I just don't have the heart to. Let him enjoy it.
Oh, I'm glad you guys I found you guys. I have never used the spiral blade.
I'm not sure what happened with Jerry, but he's not even at the saw.
He's right there.
Probably done.
Oh, he forgot a pilot. He forgot a pilot hole. Good God on the stick, man. I'm just kidding.
I found like 4 of them, and 2 of us looked for pilot holes, and I found 4 that I missed.
I missed 2 pilot holes, and they were both in the beard. No, they were on the jawline, actually, right there. Yes, it's Doug and Jerry left. And Robin says,
The Doug and Jerry Show.
I couldn't find my glasses.
and Robin says, wow, that's going to be pretty. Go ahead.
Whoa. Whoa.
See, mine's not going to be sold with the border on it.
Oh, come on.
Doug, you could very well finish before Jerry because Jerry doesn't have the background.
Mine's going to go on a square back.
If I could find the holes, I might.
Well, by our God, that does help.
I dropped my blade.
Okay, we probably have enough people here. I will look at the calendar. We can guesstimate the next one in January. The middle of the month could be the 14th, the 21st, or the 28th. Does anybody want the January 14th or the 21st?
It's up to you. I don't care.
I'm okay with the 14th. Anybody else?
You going to do it on Valentine's Day?
Oh, that's January. February is Valentine's Day.
Whatever you decide.
So, well, I know, but I'm not the only one here, so I'm asking if anybody's. Is everybody okay with January 14th?
Yeah.
For the next. Okay. Number 7 will be on January 14th.
Mark your calendars.
That'll be. I mean, this will all get posted, but January 14th.
Everybody gets some practice in.
Saturday at noon.
What's that?
That gives you a month to go to the gym, work out.
Did I say
strengthen up your
February?
core.
Oh, apparently Steve says I said February. Maybe that's why Doug went there.
No.
So I meant January. Sorry.
Jerry done? You missed another hole.
I think he's got lunch in the microwave.
Oh.
And for February, Valentine's Day is on a Tuesday, so it'll be the 11th or the 18th in February. So we've got.
Almost supper time.
Got 19 people hanging out with us. We appreciate y'all sticking around and taking the time to be here. If you want to be part of future scroll-offs or follow along the progress of everything, there's a Facebook group also called Scroll-Offs and More. And hopefully you'll subscribe to this channel, click on the bell, click on the word all. You'll never miss these extravaganzas.
Extravaganza.
Extravaganza?
Extravaganza.
People are probably getting bored watching you win all the time now.
I can only speak for me, but yeah. Yeah. So we've had me, we've had Doug, we've had John Cousins, we've had Arthur Lavelle, Jerry Brown, Doug Moore, not Morehouse, just saying. Mark Lindsay read the comments until I finished. Thank you for that. Russ Meadows was here, had a breakage, and decided to opt out finishing. That's everybody.
Robin says Doug could have his Santa looking at the lady in the waterfall.
Good.
Hence the expression on his face. Ruh-roh, Reggie.
Oh, he went out and came right back in. Doug, you dropped out, but came right back in. So We didn't miss anything.
I didn't move.
I know. I just the joy of technology, I guess.
Well, it depends on what the weather's doing outside and how well my signal is going to be in the middle building.
Yeah, for what it's worth, you've had an excellent signal this whole time.
Yeah,
Audio and
video. I'm on my cell phone, you know?
Yeah.
Well, your stream has been very, very clean.
I hear Jerry talking, but I can't make out what he's saying.
Probably said I finished 4 hours ago.
Well, I mean, the upside to Jerry and Doug is neither one of them is going to smoke the other. I mean, they're about neck and neck. I mean, so where self-esteem may come into it, nobody got blown out of the water.
Well, I mean, we didn't.
Well, I did. John kicked me out.
I made it up the ladder. I made it to third.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was claiming for us.
Last time I came in for, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Jerry and Doug both finished before I did last
Sorry to
time.
blow
And
anybody.
John, family friendly.
Are you sure? Oh. Ow!
JE says, Steve, see, it's too cold. We are canceling January. I believe Doug is just now starting on the perimeter, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I believe that's his final cut. So technically he is finished before Jerry, but Jerry is not at his saw.
Jerry's just done, right?
I had to get a soda.
Yeah, I get it, buddy. Priority.
I got thirsty.
For reals. Well, Doug is doing his final cut, Jerry, if that matters to you. If you want a tremble or something to make him feel good.
No, that's my last cut right there.
Well, get on it. Well, technically, Doug finished before you because you don't have a background to cut out.
There you go.
So,
well, I did make this cut.
That's true.
So I cut
That's true. Okay, so we'll go in order of whoever says done. So hurry up, Doug.
Well, I can only push it so hard when the camera's in my way.
I know. I kind of felt bad for saying that. Robin, Tom, if anybody was concerned.
Yeah, just me talking here, but I'm thinking that Robin must hate having a job because she has to wear the same shirt all day long.
She probably has 7 of them, though.
See how that's funny.
I got a crumb on my shirt. Time to change.
Mm-hmm.
Herb says later, folks. Thanks for dropping by, Mr. Herb. And Robin might just be saying, "Cow gonna take me away," or that means she's in the bathtub. Thanks for dropping by, Helene. Robin says she wears the same shirt every day. We are at 3 hours, 12 minutes, and 37 seconds according to the live stream clock. On my computer, anyway.
Wow. Mine says
What's yours say, Mark?
3:13:56.
That's what mine says.
So it's dang near a full minute. That's why we don't go by my clock on who finishes when.
Is that your last cut, Doug?
All done.
All
All
right.
right, Doug just finished.
3:13:15.
Oh, I got to stand up. Hang on. Oh. Oop, I ran out of propane.
Yeah, get some blood back in your feet. Good job, Doug. And we've averaged 17 to 20 viewers the whole time. Thank y'all very much for that.
Awesome. Well, I mean, I put it out there on my community page, so.
Yeah, appreciate that, everybody. And we do these
Hey,
once a month
go.
on
How's it
it's
look?
always
Can
on
you
a
see it?
Saturday at noon Central.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah, it's got the fisheye, but yeah, It looks good.
You still
All done.
cutting, Jerry, or are you done?
It's finished.
All right.
Whew.
Okay, I
All
didn't
right,
get a
good.
time for Jerry. I'm sorry.
was
I didn't
neck
hear
and
you
neck.
say done.
It's okay. It
We'll
was
call
right
it.
there.
Well, but there may be bonus points at the end of the year. I don't
Steve
know.
Nealon was watching, said Jerry finished seconds after Doug.
Okay.
Congratulations, Jerry, as well. Everybody done good, by God.
How's that? There you go.
Greg says, great job, everyone. I echo that. Very, very proud of everybody. Everybody stuck with it. No major issues.
I'm pretty sure my butt's bleeding.
Before we shut this, Mark, you want to get on camera?
Oh, I don't know. I'm real busy.
Okay. Before we shut this thing down, is there anybody in the comment section that has any questions related to scroll offs? Anything? And Marty Raymaker says, great job, everyone.
Truth.
Greg is saying great job as well, Mark.
Oh, thank you, Greg. You're still not getting my Bud Light.
So in order, we have me, Charles Deering, and we have John Cousins. What if I could? He does live streams all the time, so y'all check him out.
Yeah, he does.
He was your winner this time and the last 2 times. And Mr. Jerry Brown probably wants a crafter. Mr. Arthur Lavelle goes by Art. And our chocolate voiced comment reader was Mark Lindsay, CNC.
Chocolate?
He does live.
Chocolate.
I prefer butter.
White chocolate.
Okay, butter voiced. He does live streams as well. It's CNC related.
Every Sunday at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern.
And Doug Moore out of Michigan. He was not Morehouse.
Mark Lindsay.
He does pole barn production.
You really got to do that.
POHL. He also has outside the barn if you're so inclined.
Every time.
Yeah.
And we have where are we at? Fred Taylor says, great job, everybody. Thank you. Steve Nealon says, congrats, everyone. Nancy says, it was fun watching. Monica Hoagland says, this has been a lot of fun watching. Thank you, ma'am. Chris Charlton says, another great successful scroll off. Congrats, everyone. By God, January 14th will be the next one. We don't know what the pattern will be yet because we still waiting to finish this one. I got one too, buddy.
I was pushing on the blade. It's like right in my thumb.
I appreciate everybody that took the time to be here. Please make sure you're subscribed. If you want to be in future scroll offs, the only way to officially get involved and even vote on the pattern that will be cut is to be in the Facebook group, also called Scroll Offs and More.
Can I just mention something before we leave, though?
Absolutely.
Here it comes. You asked for it.
No, he asked for it, but go ahead, John.
I do offer personal tutorial scroll saw instructions for anybody that asks for it. So just hit me up with a message, and I'll teach you how to scroll saw properly.
Oh God, I do too, but I don't advertise it because
Are you pointing at me?
Where are we at? Steve says Doug needs to mount his saw on an adjustable sit-stand desk.
No. It's I put it on. I made this table bench. Yeah, it's fine. I don't want to look like Billy. Billy looks like he's in a lot of pain because he's hunched over working on his.
I got horrible posture when I'm scrolling.
Yeah, that's just what Doug needs to do. Cardio while he's scroll sawing.
Stand up,
Doug, sit
down. But I appreciate everybody that took time to be here.
What might be easier though is rather than having your foot pedal on the ground, mount it up so you can hit it with your knee instead.
Yeah, you'll feel that feeling.
That's a thought. Yeah, well, I'm sitting on it's a round stool, so right on the edge of that hard stool. It's
glorious ideas.
Yeah, John said glorious ideas. Huh.
Thank you, John.
Right.
Well,
Thanks,
I appreciate John, Rush, Jerry, Doug, Mark, Art, me, and everybody out in the chat. By golly, we sure appreciate you. We will talk at you next time, January 14th. We'll keep you posted. Please come on back, and we'll see you again. In the meantime, scroll on.
Scroll on.
Last word.
All right.